Bam.
Yo.
So here we are again. Greg joining me for a second day in a row.
Yeah. Well, second
Kinda.
stream in a row. It's been a couple days.
I saw you on Tuesday.
Nope.
No.
I didn't see
No.
you. If you saw me, then that's creepy. Yeah. Something like that.
So we got a pretty good turnout for tonight. There's actually Dredge in the room. Who is this?
Who's Kevin Kingsley on
Oh, yeah.
Dredge?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I define as Dredge. It's just Kevin.
Yeah. Well, he's a good Dredge pilot, which is scary.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, that's good. This is gonna be a subdued stream. I think we're both a little tired.
Well, we are currently drinking Monsters that we just bought.
I know, now Kellogg's and Monsters both should have to sponsor us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So shit's about to get crazy. Crazy.
It's gonna be real.
Look out.
I would also like to point out that throughout the stream,
I hope we don't eat all these.
I will refer to the
You
classic
gotta keep
European
going.
collection.
You gotta show the full length. It
Cookies.
just keeps fucking going. So many fucking cookies.
And it's gonna be.
We have two
They're
people.
gonna be eaten.
We have two
We're gonna eat
people.
all of them. Look at
That's horrible.
What is this one?
We're gonna get the worst tummy aches.
this. They're so good.
I don't know, man.
So, I think we've actually got some Elves players in the house tonight. So everybody that wanted Elves will actually be able to show it to you.
Yeah.
Um.
I just lent my blue-red Delver deck to someone. Harrison.
Okay. And
Yeah.
so we got Blue Red, we got Sneak and Show, we've got Dredge, Elves,
Miracles.
Miracles.
I don't know if anyone's playing the Jeskai Ascendancy deck. That'd be cool.
There's one in Legacy now?
Well, Rich Shea took the list that Raptor, Joshua Layton, made
Yeah.
for Modern, and he ported it to Legacy, and he 4-0'd a Legacy daily. Then he wrote
boy.
a Reddit post saying it felt like a vintage deck, and he only dropped a single game, and it was when his elf opponent hardcast 2 Craterhoof Behemoths in the same
So
turn.
wait, what if you just and yeah, but what if you just have Graveyard Hate and get rid of their Fate Stitchers?
You can still. He had Young Pyromancer in the deck. You also have Fairy Conclave.
Oh yeah, Fairy Conclave, that's right.
Yeah, so like taking away their graveyard definitely hurts them, but they can
Yeah.
still win. And the thing about that deck is like the combo is like pretty compact. Like it doesn't take like a Storm deck. You know, it's like almost your whole deck is your combo.
Are you running like Misdirection instead of
He was
Forcible?
playing like Lightning Bolt and Swords to Plowshares and Treasure Cruise, Brainstorm, Force of Will.
So it was running Forcible. I feel like
Yeah.
Misdirection would be just as good there, if not better, because then it swerves Abrupt Decay.
I mean, he was boarding. He might have been boarding Misdirection, but basically he was playing like a control combo deck. You know, like he doesn't have to combo kill you. I like these. He had Young Pyromancers. He can just beat you down.
Yeah.
You know, if you're going after his combo that hard.
Alright, let's see the deck.
Yeah, I don't know when he's gonna play it, but it'll be cool.
We should get Kyle to play it on Monday.
Yeah, we'll force him to.
Yeah. We just have to. He said on Monday he will always play whatever
Basically,
chat wants to
this
see.
is our little guinea pig.
So that'll be good.
Mhm.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go check on the.
Round 1.
I'm gonna go check on round 1. See
Alright.
where we are. Kenji, how you doing?
What's up, Kenji?
And then we'll. So you got a funny story to tell. I'll let you tell it while I'm.
Can we tell right now?
I can wait. You can wait.
I need your reaction.
Oh, okay. Tell.
I need more people to hear it.
Why do you like Monster better than you like Red Bull?
I don't know if I do. Well, actually, no. I know exactly why. Because I've thrown up Red Bull and vodka too many times, but I've never thrown up any alcohol with Monster. So.
I loaned out one of your priests to your Wagner. I hope that's
Okay.
with you.
Well, if he doesn't give it back to you, it's on you.
He's gonna sign it. Hope that's-
Sign it with blood. Gibbous. It's actually not ships. It's It's a whole lot of cookies. A lot of cookies. And those are not all of the cookies, because the cookies, Mark went to Walgreens. Mark should not be trusted at Walgreens before a stream, because he bought this box of cookies. It's a very long box of cookies. I don't know if you guys noticed this, but the box keeps going. We're gonna have really, really bad tummy aches by the end of this stream. So that's the end. That's the end of the cookies. PG8, who are you? But yes, it's me commentary, my commentary. But I'm with Mark. Mark's out in the field looking for a match, waiting on the start of the tournament. We're gonna have 4 rounds tonight, as always, and we're coming from MTG Card Market in Chicago. Some developments in Legacy this week. I don't know if they're gonna actually get played out in this. I don't know if it's gonna get played out in this tournament, but there's a Jeskai Ascendancy list floating around on Reddit, and it's courtesy of Rich Shea. He took Josh Layton's shell from Modern. He's ported it to Legacy. He 4-0'd a Legacy daily this week, and he said it was a joke. So it might just be because people didn't know what to do against him yet, how to beat the combo, but we'll see what comes of it. Kenji asks if we take turns eating on the stream, and
No,
recently, yeah, no, I will not be forced. Can't force a cookie on me.
Yeah, you can.
Not this kind of cookie.
Oh, that was good. That
Yeah.
was really good.
That one? I like these ones.
Holiday cookies are always
I
good.
like these ones. They're shaped like, you know,
Cannolis.
Feel free,
something.
come back and get the squirrels. Squirrels being what's said in
Wait,
chat.
where's Bob? He hasn't been here since he played squirrels.
Bob's in
Bob's in New Orleans.
but
So give us no squirrel deck tonight. The pilot's in New Orleans.
we will be able to get Elves on stream.
Yep.
Round 1.
Sweet.
So
And a
quality,
quality pilot in Phil Silberman. Multiple SCG top 8 competitor
starting?
Phil Silberman.
Okay. Phil, it's gonna be Phil and whoever his opponent is for on camera.
Unless he
we
has
have
to
a-
buy.
How many do we have?
No, 16 people exactly.
Alright,
Oh, cool.
so his opponent. Kenji is lagging for you?
We haven't dropped any frames, so it's probably it's gotta be just you, Ken.
Yeah,
Sorry.
our specs are good.
I don't know where I get the G. Oh, there's a G. I was trying to figure out how I got Kenji out of it.
I have no idea. It's Ken Cog.
Kenji. Kengi. See?
So you don't really read. You just sort of like let the letters wash over you.
How do you
like,
think Okabaka Lakalakato got his
Yeah,
name?
I don't know, but so it's like modern art for you. You just sort
Yeah.
of like let
All
your
words are.
let your eyes become unfocused, and you sort of like let it hit you.
I start seeing them in colors
Oh my
and sounds.
God.
It's
Yeah.
great.
You just have feelings.
Yeah. That's thank you, JD Prickett.
They're blue.
Yeah. They're blue. Because they're sweet as shit. We gotta go. I'm gonna probably go this weekend because my insurance gives me a free pair of glasses every year, and I haven't cashed those in yet because I got these in like June.
Yeah, that's cool. So you just get free glasses. Why not?
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to get something else, a little bit more. I'm gonna see if I can get something more ridiculous.
That I don't know. I guess
Oh, yeah.
I guess I know how.
Just a ring of penises
all
on
right.
one, and then vaginas on the other.
I guess you work at the kind of company where it doesn't matter, but
No, that
would
might
matter?
that
Alright.
might bat some eyes. I walked in with a penis vagina pair of glasses on.
I don't know where your eyes fit into that equation.
Oh, they're right there. This is
Yeah,
just like
they're right there.
think like horn rimmed glasses, and that's where the penis and vaginas are going.
Okay,
But they're not mixing because we don't mix penis and vagina.
that sounds good.
This is
Neb, welcome.
yeah. Gibson. No.
Gibbous.
Gibbous. Not
Gibson?
Gibson. Nah, it's Gibson.
Gibbous. God damn it. Yeah,
Given there's
don't have stasis today.
no stasis.
The stasis pilot was Kyle Norman. He's our guinea pig. We kind of just tell him to play.
Something and he'll play it.
Yeah,
There have been a lot of requests for stasis, so we might have to get him to do that.
it is fun. It's like it's novelty, but
No.
I think it's pretty miserable for him to play, and it's even more miserable to play against. So there's that. I just did that when you were out there.
Doesn't matter.
No one
It's
commented.
It's better.
There's so many cookies. It's a fucking yard of cookies.
It was great.
There's a meter. Is it a meter?
No, it's German.
So probably a
I'm gonna
meter.
go meter.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go meter. Yeah, guys. So again, in case you missed it, we are gonna have Elves on camera first. Not quite sure who's gonna be playing against,
Yeah.
but there's been a clamoring for Elves.
Yeah.
Finally, have a good Elves player to show you.
Yeah. Piloted by Phil Silberman. Yep. Gibbous.
It was Gibbous. I think it's Gibbon.
Alright.
Epa, how you doing?
Meow.
That's what Rachel says. If Rachel wasn't at work, I would have thought it was Rachel. I get that text a lot.
That's good. PG8, you want a cookie? Let's see.
Paul wants a cookie.
That's Paul?
Yeah.
Alright.
Done.
Here you go.
Done.
Still here.
All right. So yeah. So then you were just talking about the Ascendancy Legacy list, yeah.
Yeah, Jeskai Ascendancy.
So how about our buddy Mr. Beckstrom starting tomorrow, right?
Our friend Andrew Beckstrom, local Chicago player, Notre Dame alum, and World Magic Cup qualifier for the Midwest winner is going to be on the U.S. national team at the World Cup in like, what, 8 hours or something?
I'm gonna be watching it at work. And then
Mhm.
Saturday I'm gonna get drunk to it. So it's gonna be great.
Hopefully they feature the U.S. a lot, and hopefully they're winning a lot.
Yep.
All I know is that Andrew is playing standard. That's all he was able to tell me. He couldn't tell me if he was playing any other formats,
You
and he
probably
couldn't.
shouldn't have said that. Well, I don't know.
He plays whatever.
I don't know. It's because now they can change. Now the entire rest of the world is going to change their strategy.
Because he's playing standard.
Because they know. And they're like, you know what? That Beckstrom fucker,
Yeah.
he plays this type of deck instead.
You know, like three out of 4 of them play every format.
No.
All right.
No. All right.
All right.
And so, Ipoa?
Ipoa.
I like Ipa.
Okay.
Ipa, yes, we did have Burning Squirrels. That will be back. But yes, it was this stream. That deck was not played specifically in this store, but it was played on the store that we play in on Monday night.
Yeah.
And once Bob gets back from vacation, I've been told that he's made some changes to the deck, and he's going to rock it again.
Yeah.
So we'll actually have it again.
We had some recommendations.
Greg needs to stop commentating and play more, but he can't remember his cards,
Yeah.
so doesn't matter.
I took a Bramaz out of my Death and Taxes deck to put in a standard sideboard, and then I forgot to put it back in.
Yeah.
And then I went to the dentist today, so I kind of don't feel like playing.
Yeah, I gotta go to the dentist. I need to go. I haven't been in too long.
Yeah, I
Too
hadn't
long.
been in like 3 years.
Oh, all right. Well, here
It's
we go.
bad.
And it looks like did he put good cards in? I think Bob put some better cards in,
I told him he should play Garrick Wildspeaker.
which would be pretty sweet.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's sweet with Scroll Next.
Yeah. Just
Yeah.
I mean, it's just
uh,
it's another untap effect, and then he can make some beasts or
Well, my thought is that if
Overrun.
it ticks up, then you make
You're
an
still
extra
ma-
squirrel, and then you overrun,
Yeah.
and they're dead.
which is pretty good.
Yeah.
But we're gonna take our pretty faces off of here. Is that Phil right on this side?
That
We should
is
also-
Phil on the left.
Do you want to go see who he's playing against?
Sure.
All right. So I'll go ahead and get their names in here.
I'll be right back.
Mr. Phil Silberman.
Silberman.
Silberman. And he is on Elves. All right, Elves. Sweet. All right, and then we'll figure out who's going to be. I still keep forgetting to bring in the. Somebody's got to post something on Facebook, and I'll actually bring the Bear Erotica in, because I keep forgetting to bring the book. And again, this would have been great because it was Greg Schaefer's girlfriend that actually planted the book at our house, making us believe that it was our neighbors and the whole story. So you know what happens. But oh my god, base god. So I'm gonna go ahead and start the timer because I don't know, they're shuffling, so I figure it's gotta be getting here soon. If not, we'll figure that out later. But I can't imagine this match is gonna go super long, being that Phil's actually a pretty good player. Bear. Oh, that's true. Gibbon has got some good questions. Are we talking about the animal bear or the man bear? And if we're talking about man bear, what's stopping it from being man bear pig? Which actually could be a real thing. Oh man, I just cracked the code. So man bear pig is a man bear that is also a pig, like personality wise. All right, so Al Gore was correct. Done. We solved the mystery man bear pig. Congratulations, chat. And myself. I don't know where Schaefer went. I think Schaefer died. Schaefer is straight dead. He has not been back yet. I sent him to do one simple task. He's just gone. Just gone. But, yeah. So that should be good. I'm going to eat another cookie. Because, you know, I got a meter of them. Alright, so both players still shuffling up here. Let's see. I'm trying to get a glimpse of... I saw a young Peasy on from Phil's opponent. But past that, I really haven't seen much. And it's somebody wearing an Argyle sweater, of which I approve. And then, I don't know... Oh, is that Everin? That's got to be Everin. Okay. Paul, we already gave you a cookie. It's not our fault that you didn't have Wonka vision, and we're not able to materialize it in front of you. But, alright, yeah, so I'm pretty sure this is actually Blue-Red Delver, and this is Everin. I don't quite remember how to spell his name, but once Greg gets back, he'll actually be able to spell it. But it looks like we have Blue-Red Delver.
Everin?
Yeah.
Yeah, E-V-R-A-N.
Okay. E-V what?
R-A-N.
E-V-R-A-N?
Yes. Axoy.
Axoy. Let me axoy you a question. Yeah!
That's a little loose.
Got it.
I don't know about that
Got
one.
it.
Let me get a pen. We can write down all the tech names.
But yeah, no, I'm pretty sure I saw a young Pyromancer and a steam vent.
Yeah, he's definitely playing Blue-Red Delver because he asked me when I was out there, hey Greg, could I borrow your volcanic islands? I said, sorry, I lent them to someone else.
It happens.
Yeah. So Nathan, let's see. So
People are. I made a Wonka Vision reference while you were gone. Apparently, that's a good reference to make. Just putting it out there. Everin on a mulligan though.
Yeah.
Actually, it looks like Phil shipped it back too.
Hmm.
So neither one of them happy. Just do we know if Phil knows what Everin's on, and vice versa?
I don't. Well, Phil definitely heard Everin ask me for volcanic islands. So he can probably put 2 and 2 together. But it could be Botloa. It could be the Cookie Monster.
No cookie.
Okay.
Could be on Show and Tell.
It could be.
Oh man, those are good. The chocolate chip ones.
Yeah?
Mm.
I'll put those closer to you.
They're nice and buttery.
Ooh.
Nice and buttery and light.
You got like...
Oh, fluffy.
I don't know if those go together. Buttery and light.
Yeah.
Yeah?
It's a fucking cookie. It's an aerated cookie.
Aerated? How do you aerate a cookie?
Did you not see how much air is in
You air
there?
inject it?
You lightly whisk it
Alright.
so that it gets lots of air in it. You don't need it
Yeah.
because if you stir it too much,
Then it gets too dense?
yeah. Either
Okay.
way, Everin fetching here.
I'm being difficult.
You are, you son of a bitch. Everin going down to 19 off of a Misty. That Misty
Yeah.
looks warped, and that's bad. If we can tell that on the camera, that's bad.
It could be foil. We might be seeing it at an odd angle. Maybe
Yeah.
he shuffles the crap out of his cards. Also, those look like dragon shields, which
Ooh.
tend to make cards look curved.
Yeah, Gibbon also, light and buttery
Yeah.
popcorn. Fuck you, Greg.
Yeah, he's saying light and buttery are words that describe popcorn typically, not cookie.
No, you said they can't describe anything.
I didn't say that.
They don't go together. You said they don't go together.
Alright, I probably did.
Oh my god, base god. Sticking up for me too, saying you got no skills in the cooking department.
Yeah.
But Delver coming down from Evan. Fetch from Phil. Phil's down to 19. We see a Wirewood symbiote.
I have a name-based god. It's Scum.
It's Oh My God base god.
Oh my god.
Little B reference.
Okay.
I don't know if that's what their name is supposed to be.
I have no idea.
But, yeah.
Alright.
So, oh, is that a Wooded Foothills?
Let's see.
So there must be some fetch land limitations here. For
Um,
or is Wooded Foothills like a normal inclusion?
It's typical that Blue Red Delver plays a couple red-only fetches, because, like, the only one that's a given is Scalding Tarn.
Okay.
Past that, it's, you know...
And there's a Quirion Ranger.
There it goes.
Yep, Delver flips.
Blind flipping.
Sometimes you got blind flips, son.
Yeah.
But it was interesting. Everyone didn't do anything the last turn either.
Mm-hmm.
So Phil gonna go down to 16 here though. 3 in the air from Delver. You go boop 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 boop.
That's what an attack for 3 sounds like?
Yep. Well,
Okay.
that a Delver attack.
Okay.
Every time now, I'm gonna do that. Gataxian probe looks like he's
Paying life.
paying the life. Gonna go down to 17 there.
Well, Phil's hand is garbage.
Nah, that's good, son.
It's garbage.
Nah, that's real good.
I'm curious that
He better get that Dryad Arbor out before he gets Containment Priest out
he
of the game.
might. I don't know. Probably no Containment Priest in this match. But I imagine Phil, yeah, he's just fetching Dryad Arbor. Like one of Phil's best draws at this point is just Cradle, so he can just hard cast the Hoof in his hand.
He says he's got 3.
Yeah, I
So-
mean, Elves is a deck that does not mulligan particularly well, because you know it doesn't have stuff like Brainstorm or
Coming
Treasure
from somebody
Cruise.
that used to play Elves.
Yeah.
And then they
It
snap
doesn't.
back to their senses.
Well, it just doesn't mulligan that well because like you only have so many lands that tap for mana, and you need at least one that taps for mana, and you kind of
Are we
need 2.
swinging 3 here?
Indeed. Attack for 3 with little green men.
And Devlock, apparently Twitch just broke. I don't know.
Huh.
And Pepperidge Farm does remember Light and Buttery. So fuck you, Greg.
Okay.
That's one of the
Everyone's-
cookies.
Everyone is really taking offense at my cookie game.
And then Epo also asked if we know any good artists for altars. John Faba?
Yeah.
He's pretty good.
If you want a Chicago local, John Faba he deserves to be better known
Yeah.
than he
So
is.
look him up on Facebook or send us a message, and I'll shoot you a link to get in contact with him. But he did the Allurn altars that we saw on stream a little while back.
Yeah.
He's quite a good artist.
Yeah. It's definitely quality work.
Chessman from Petrus Farm. Bam. Cookie.
Yeah.
Cookie. You
Really-
been had cookie.
I really
Did
wish I had not
miss-
said anything about the cookies.
Okay, I did miss a fetch from Evern.
Yeah.
Evern gonna get on to 13 here.
One
From that
fetch.
fetch.
It was the end of Phil's turn that he fetched there, using his steam vents limitations.
So, and currently Phil's gonna be taking 4. Let's see
Yeah,
if
this is an attack for 4. He could block with Dryad Arbor and bounce it to his hand with Quirion Ranger to prevent 1 or more damage. But it also kind of slows Phil down in terms of tempo by doing that, because you know Dryad Arbor having summoning sickness and not being able to tap for mana when he replays it.
it's a little shitty.
Yeah, I would be more inclined to take this hit and the turn that Everin maybe goes for something like Treasure Cruise and the Swift Spear is huge, then you do the Dryad Arbor trick. But it looks like Phil is just actually using both of his creature tricks. He's going to bounce a forest to
okay.
untap Quirion Ranger, and for damage, he's going to activate Wirewood Symbiote,
Sure.
untapping Dryad Arbor, bouncing the Quirion Ranger to his hand, so he takes no damage from the blocked Monastery Swift Spear.
I like it.
3 damage will come across, though, from the Delver of Secrets.
Okay. Ian Farnog in the chat here,
Yeah,
reminding Greg of his epic deck that he drafted in Combo Cube.
yeah,
Again, which I had to carry the whole damn team
yeah.
because they're garbage.
You've only said the phrase
It-
"carry the team" like 50 million
Ian
times.
even was part of that. Thank you. All right. Ian called it out. Ian called out that I carried us. So
Squarely on Mark's back. Carried us. carried us to that draw.
Yeah, I'm like, I won all 3 of my games. You guys just
Matches. They're called matches,
Oh.
Mark. And I won one of them.
oh. So we saw an
It
attack
takes a
from-
lot of effort to draft
Wait, did
a
we
combo cube deck that doesn't have any combos.
Did we see an attack from one here? Or has
That
he,
was.
has he not? He hasn't.
He hasn't taken a
back.
turn. Yeah. This is still.
So,
This is
which-
Everin's second main phase.
Yeah, which seems a little weird that he played all of
these cantrips.
after he attacked.
Yes,
I
I
figured
agree.
you want the prowess triggers.
Prowess. Yeah. Not prowess.
It's prowess.
prowess.
I don't read. I just make sounds.
Okay.
We know this. We've been over this a couple times.
Yep.
All right.
Yep.
Jeez.
Sounds are also
Oh my goodness.
abstract art. Yeah.
Oh,
It's just
goodness
it's a
gracious.
feeling. I imagine
So just shuffle off the ponders. That's pretty big.
Everin might have cast those cantrips because he was just like maybe scared a bit that Phil, could do something like exactly this.
Okay.
Green Sun Zenith. Maybe Phil or Everin wanted to find a Force of Will, which apparently he did.
All right. I don't know. I still think even if you're worried, even if that is like your line you're thinking, you
Yeah.
still do that main phase. Like
It's quite possible, yeah.
in this deck, I'd say.
Well, he might have been thinking that Phil was just going to block and bounce anyway, so maybe it was all going to be for naught anyway.
Okay.
Maybe not doing anything gets Phil to not do those tricks.
Okay. Sure.
I could be wrong.
Oh no. Okay. No.
I don't know.
Well, I could see that, but Phil's also kind of worried about Bolt at that point. Like
Sure.
you think he has instant speed kind
Yeah.
of shenanigans to deal with.
Right now we're seeing a Quirion Ranger on the stack from Phil. Everin's deciding whether or not to use, I think, a Daze, I believe.
Yeah, he does have a daze in hand.
Because the
Correct.
Deathrite Shaman has Summoning Sickness, so that's not tapping for mana.
Nope. Oh God, Pat Runkin in the chat early tonight.
Yeah.
That's gonna be a bad thing.
Why?
Trolly McTrollerson.
Oh, yeah.
Wilson loves to troll.
What's up, Patrunk?
All right. So
Alright, we see the Daze, and we see the Wirewood Symbiote activation out of Phil to untap the Dryad Arbor and pay for the Daze.
okay, sure, and then he gets to just replay the.
Yup.
All right.
So that did not work out quite how...
Everyone wanted it to.
Yeah.
So not.
Not much out of Everin this turn, just
No,
an
just-
attack for 3.
Right
now, I think Phil is definitely in this game. He needs a Cradle.
I agree as well. It's weird that he didn't attack with the Swift Spear though.
Because I think that's a show of weakness. Like, Phil...
Attacking with a Swift Spear?
Yeah, because he might
Okay.
have been scared that Phil was just going to, like, double block and kill it.
Sure. So Elvish Visionary coming down, draw a card. We know Phil's got at least a Forest and a Bayou in hand.
Mm-hmm.
From just lands that he's
Bounced.
bounced. Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, Phil is eating a land out of Everin's graveyard. And he is untapping the Deathrite, eating another land out of the graveyard. I believe he has... Okay.
Okay, because
Making
he
some
bounced it.
mana.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. So just draw another card.
Drawing an extra card. Really looking for a Cradle for an
I mean,
explosion of mana.
if he rips it, does he win?
So he's activated
He's got
the
1, 2,
Symbiote,
3, 4, 5, 6.
and the Quirion Ranger is
So-
effectively another mana.
Yeah, and so each one of these would be like what 7/7s ish. Yeah, that would.
Yeah, I mean, if
Well,
Crater
no.
Hoof Behemoth ever hits play, the game's over.
Land,
Yes,
not a cradle.
not a Cradle. Cradle would not have let Phil cast Hoof this turn, though. He
Chat's saying that he drew the cradle. He does have the cradle in hand, so maybe that's what he was thinking.
Yeah, well, he didn't play it this turn then because
He was one. Was he one short?
He was going to be one short.
Okay.
So he wasn't going to be able to play it this turn, so there was no reason.
Ooh.
Like, Phil, the chances that Phil dies this turn are quite low.
Yeah. Because he's still got some tricks he can do.
Yeah, like, he can untap the Deathrite and eat a creature out of a bin
Yeah.
to gain 2 life. If there actually there might not even be one in the bin.
No, there isn't.
There's none in
Yeah, there's-
Phil's graveyard, and I don't think there's any in Everin's.
But he can also block and bounce, and he's still okay. Is he okay there? Nope. Well, it doesn't matter. He's only going to get Delver's going to be the only thing swinging in.
Yeah.
So and
My question.
even Price of Progress doesn't kill him.
Yeah, because in response to Price, he can just bounce a Dryad Arbor to his hand.
Well, not even that. He could just take it. He's at
Or
6, so he's just at
Well,
2.
I would be a little scared that a bolt following up. would
Everin
kill.
already played a land for the turn.
Oh, did he?
and,
Okay,
yeah.
then there's no fear.
Yeah, Everin already played a
Alright.
land, and he's only got 1 red source.
Great. I was not watching if you played a land this turn yet.
Yeah, come on, Greg. Get your shit together.
Also, it looks like
Eat a
Everin-
cookie.
Looks like Everin only has 2 cards in hand.
I'm gonna eat one of these Rice Krispie cookies again. Rice Krispie cookies are good.
Yeah.
Ian wants to be in the basement.
What basement?
Ian, I'll get in the basement with you.
What basement are you guys talking about?
I don't know.
Do you mean dojo? We're not a dojo.
Yeah. R70. It is just a proxy volcanic island. Everin's very new to Legacy, so
Yeah, pretty new.
he
He asked me as this round was starting if he could borrow volcanic islands, and I had to tell him that.
Nope.
Yeah, well, I had already
You s-
lent the whole deck to
whipped
Harrison.
your deck out on the table,
Yeah, I
and you
didn't.
said, "Let me waggle this.
I really didn't do that.
Let me waggle this." And that was all. That's all that you did.
Petrunkin says Greg reminds me of a guy I knew in another life. What did that guy do in that other life?
Put his dick on the table and waggled it,
That's horrible.
and he waggled it.
Yeah, Ian, this is at Card Market. All right. So we got a Price of
Oh!
Progress in response to the
Crater
Crater Hoof.
That's
I think
fine.
he's just going to activate, bounce,
Yeah.
Dryad Arbor. And this should probably prompt a concession.
Yeah, sorry. So it's triggering the
All right,
prowess.
triggering
So-
prowess. It's going to be a sick blocker. A sick
Got some,
2-3.
got some shit with some trample.
It's a pretty sick 2-3 blocker, even though Phil's creatures are about to be 1 billion 1 billion damage approximately.
Yeah, because this is in response to it being cast or
Yeah.
entering the battlefield. That's a not that it's a huge difference, but that is a difference.
On Hoof?
Yeah, isn't it? Because
Yeah,
isn't it as it enters the
Yeah,
battlefield?
yeah, this is all with Hoof on the stack.
All right, so Phil goes to 2.
Yeah.
Um,
That many creatures in play, it doesn't matter.
and creatures that can swing.
Which was all of them.
Well, yeah, it could have been relevant if there was like 1 or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I think this matchup is fine for Elves. I think it's pretty close, and it largely can come down to how much pressure the Blue-Red Delver deck can mount in sort of like the second wave.
Okay.
Because like everyone did a good job of like blunting.
Ooh, double Vapor Snag would have been good, as Chad's pointing out. Price.
What?
Well, he prices, lets the
Okay.
price resolve, but still in response to, still in response to,
Yeah.
Crater Hoof, Vapor
Mhm.
Snag, Vapor Snag.
I think the
Got
problem might have been that Deathrite could still.
No, there's no
Oh, I
creatures
guess there
in
are no
there.
creatures. Yeah.
Yeah. Done.
All right.
Done.
Double.
The doubles Vapor Snag draw.
Yeah.
Very common in Legacy.
How about 2 gut shots?
Ooh. You could. Wait, you only run 1 on the board, right?
Yeah.
So you can't even do that.
A lot of people run 2 in the sideboard, Death and Taxes, at the moment.
Yeah. But that and like I think Phil definitely has the experience advantage.
Sure.
Just because he's been playing Legacy for a long time. I think this is the 3rd Legacy event I've ever seen Evernet.
Sure. I mean, the problem I saw with Everin's draw was that he just didn't find a treasure cruise to keep the pressure up.
Keep it on to get
Yeah.
that booze cruise going. Get a little lightning juice in this system.
If there was another bolt involved in that game, Everin probably wins.
100%. I agree. But
Even if it was like on a creature earlier. Like
Everybody-
Phil's Wirewood Symbiotes did so much work that game.
and not to change the subject, but
Yeah.
change the subject entirely.
Alright.
Everybody's talking about this fucking tiny leaders format that, like, I saw a post on Facebook,
I
like,
have no idea what that
last
is.
week. I don't know. It's like French EDH with legends or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's weird. But,
Okay.
yeah.
I have no idea what it is. But
I don't. It's like there's 50 cards with a more restricted band list. I don't know. Chuck was telling me about it right before the round.
is this some Dredge thing?
I don't know. I don't know, but it's like 50 cards, more restricted.
I
I
don't know.
have no interest in EDH.
Yeah.
The only EDH type format that I like is Commander Core,
Sure.
just because that's hilarious and it's hard to do sillily broken things in there.
Yeah. There's some comments in the chat about
the
Jeskai
Ascendancy?
Ascendancy and Legacy, and AJ Zinni is saying that he thinks it's more fragile than Storm, and I don't know if that's the case because like
Not with how you were describing it with like Young Pyromancer.
yeah,
and
it's
like,
playing a backup plan of a fair deck. It's like a normal Jeskai deck with 4 Fate Stitchers and 4 Jeskai Ascendancies. Like most of the cards are normal. You just start chaining together cantrips if you get the Ascendancy in play and kill them.
Yeah.
And if they're devoting a whole bunch of energy to like disrupting your combo, then you just kill them with a Young Pyromancer.
Yeah.
I could see. I mean, like.
It sounds fun. I would try it.
Yeah. And there's less WUBRGxyz at the moment. Like Bug's kind of out of favor.
Thank God. Fuck that deck.
Yeah.
Hate it. I don't even know.
I could be wrong, but Rich Shea made a post on Reddit about it earlier this week, and he said it felt like he was playing a vintage deck in Legacy. And Rich Shea is a very accomplished player in both Legacy and Vintage, so I would at least give the deck a chance, or like, just test it and see for yourself before jumping to conclusions about it.
There's gonna be like 4 people on Ascendancy next week.
4 people?
Mhm.
Here?
Chuck wants to play it. Zinni's saying he wants to play it.
Well, it's very easy to build.
Oh yeah. I
It's
noticed.
like, I mean, I don't know if Rich says that he built his list in 5 minutes before the daily event he played in, and he 4-0'd with 1 game loss. So like, his list is not gonna be optimal, so no one should like copy it verbatim.
So all right, here we go. All right,
Yeah.
4 powder kegs,
Nope.
4 ratchet bomb,
That seems
4 Leyline of the Void,
That's
4.
wrong.
Nope, it's not. And then
Leyline might be good.
4 Leyline of the Void, 4 Rest in Peace,
If you want to
4
disrupt
Abrupt
them,
Decay,
you should play
and-
some.
and then a Trinisphere,
Yeah.
and then-
Trinisphere is
and
good
then a
against them.
Chalice of 1.
That
and
is
then,
also good against them.
and then 4 Aethersworn Canonist. And so all your plan is just win with Aethersworn Canonist.
Yeah.
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 Greg, it's a good plan.
It's a plan. I'm
I don't know.
probably
Did I name any other creatures in that?
I don't know.
Rambling, maybe.
I'm probably just gonna keep playing Death and Taxes and be fine.
No, I just told you the deck that breaks the format, Greg.
Oh. Zinni tells us that Shay has been posting updates in the Reddit room as well.
Oh,
So that's cool.
yep. And then Zinni, there was a question about Commander Core in the chat. If you can post a link to that whatever that Commander Core page is that you guys have, that would be most appreciated. So, Everin fetching turn 1, playing a Delver, very similar play to what we saw last time.
Yep.
Phil responding with his own fetch as well on his turn, playing a Deathrite Shaman.
Yeah,
So-
both players having basically their ideal starts. I guess you could make an argument for Everin that Swift Spear is better than Delver, but probably not in this matchup.
Yeah.
The Delver doesn't flip, but at least he does get to kill the Deathrite Shaman,
Yeah,
which
using
is
the chain
definitely
lightning.
correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta stunt the growth of the elf deck. Getting on board is,
Why the fuck is it GoSchool.tv? They don't have a TV channel.
I mean, why is it WUBRGxyz?
Because we're this Encyclopedia of Magic. Fuck you, Greg. That's why. I actually have a backup for it.
Oh my god.
And that's what was agreed upon at the time.
We-
Phil going down to 18,
We
though.
agreed on it because it was funny.
God damn. They're doing the follower thing again. Or at least Dumb Mother's trying to. But thank you, Dumb Mother.
Yeah,
Just
thanks,
in case there was something weird in there that I didn't see.
Thanks for following.
All right, so Delver's probably going to flip, right?
Yeah.
Off that ponder. That wasn't a shuffle ponder.
Ian makes a good point that the list that Rich Shea put out there, it probably has weaknesses. Like it can be soft to graveyard hate or something, but the core of the deck, like
Did I not just explain to you the cards that you need to beat that deck?
I understand.
That
but
was
it's
a
like,
deck that I just built.
Just the
specifically to
card
beat it.
Jeskai Ascendancy, the card Treasure Cruise, and the card Dig Through Time. Those 3 cards are all insane.
Nope.
Utterly insane.
Meddling Mage done. For
You
that,
can only
now-
name one of them.
now your win condition is.
That deck is playing
you
3 bolts and 3 swords. Like, it can play the
Yeah,
normal good
But now
control
we have
cards.
4 different win conditions in Aether's Arcanist and Meddling Mage.
Okay.
But so Delver finally flips
I'm
off the
just
back of
gonna
that
beat you down
ponder.
with Fairy Conclave.
Wasteland.
No one's playing Wasteland. It's bad now.
No, this deck I just made up. We're playing it.
This deck sounds awful.
So
Delver flipped.
Yeah. Everin playing another Ponder. On Phil's turn, he was able to get out the that Elvish Visionary. Didn't see him do anything else that turn. He only had the 2 mana, so not surprisingly
Yeah, well,
there.
he pondered to set up the Brainstorm, or the Delver flip.
Well, the Delver
Everin's
flip. That was
last
Everin,
turn.
yeah, last
Yeah.
turn. Now we're having another Ponder.
Yep.
So,
Elvish Visionary, solid card. Let's see. Everin is pondering his new Ponder.
yeah.
Having the flip Delver is good, but you kind of need a little more pressure. You can't really afford to take, 7 attack steps against Elves.
Yeah.
Just giving them too much time.
It's not 7 now. It's 6.
Well, he already attacked once.
Oh, sure. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, you're saying.
Hashtag fetchline suck. Getting it there.
Everin deciding whether or not he's paying life here?
Yeah.
I can't imagine he has another creature, because he would play either before probing.
Yeah,
Unless
hopefully.
Unless it was a Delver, I guess. Alright.
All right, so
Taxi
he's
Pro
just
paying life. Let's see how good Phil's hand is.
Going down to 17.
And it looks... Phil's hand is quite good. He has a bit of
That's
everything.
a bad hand.
That's actually a very good
No,
hand.
I don't like it.
What's
What's that natural order card's bad.
Yeah, it's very
We
bad.
don't play that in Elves.
I
in my
wonder
house.
if Phil boarded in any other natural order
We play-
targets.
We play Regal in my house.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
Regal Force is a cool dude, but
He's a 5/5 that draws you a lot of cards, right? It's good stuff.
yeah. Well, Craterhoof Behemoth's a 5/5, and it wins you the game on the spot. So,
Nope. I'm old school standard Elves.
yeah.
And by old school, I mean just like 3 years ago.
You could also be old school Legacy Elves with Mirror Entity.
Ooh.
That's the sweet card.
I mean, but they were running that in Elf Ball as well in standard.
Yeah.
It was the same. It was
Yeah.
the same time frame. Get your
Yeah.
shit together, Greg.
You can have freaking Gaia's Cradle.
Is he playing this untapped here?
Seems like it. Maybe he has maybe he drew into a young Pyromancer?
Oh, maybe.
Maybe he's getting an island. Maybe he doesn't want to take that damage. Yep.
Yep. All right, there we go. Either way, down to 16 here.
Alright. Zinni chimes in, stifle the hoof.
I like it.
In
Stifle the hoof.
In the past, versions of Delver might have been able to do that, but standard blue-red Delver nowadays does not play stifle.
And there's questions as whether we can get a Glacier feature match or a Dredge feature match. Both those things should be pretty possible.
Mm-hmm.
We do see a swing from the Delver that's going to put Phil down to 14.
We try to keep it to players who are, in the winners brackets, but especially like secondary matches, we can try to dig a little deeper into the tournament. Of course, this is round 1, so we don't know who's going to be in the winners bracket just yet. Passing back to Phil, this looks like a Green Sun Zenith for X equals 2. Phil tapping both of his creatures to pay a mana.
Yeah.
Using Birchlar Ranger's ability.
And how much is Green Sun for?
I think it's for 2.
Okay. Alright. For 2?
I believe so.
Nobody taps Birchwood Ranges for mana. Why
Very
would you
much
do that?
encourage tapping Birchlar Ranges for mana.
I don't like it. I think it's loose.
If it's for 2, he could be getting...
Ratchet Bomb.
What could he be getting?
Ratchet Bomb.
He could be getting, like, Scavenging Ooze. Oh, it was for 1. It was for 1. Never mind.
Greg, no shit skipping.
Sorry. Oh, he must have played one of those creatures. He must have played the Birchlar Rangers this turn, actually.
Okay.
Sorry. So he played Birchlar Rangers, then he tapped Birchlar and Visionary to play the Green Sun Zenith X equals 1, activating Wirewood Symbiote, untapping the Birch Lord, bouncing the Elvish Visionary, replaying with mana from Cradle. Now he has a Nettle Sentinel in play as well, which works extremely well with Birch Lord Rangers.
No, it's bad.
It's good. I swear it's good.
I don't know.
All right.
These tips and tricks you have, Greg, seem skeptical.
I played a decent amount of Elves.
Yeah.
I mean, Phil's way better at it than me, but you know,
Eat a cookie.
I can at least keep
Eat
up.
a cookie.
I'm good. I had a foot-long sandwich earlier.
Ooh. You had a foot long earlier?
I ate a foot-long. Yep.
So Phil's going to count up his cards.
Yep.
I'm guessing that's 7.
That is 7.
Oh, no, it's going to be 6. He tapped 2 mana.
Oh, that's 6.
All right. So we have 1 token.
Everin playing around his handicap of basic lands by tapping both of them, leaving up the bulk.
Also plays around Phil having days, which I think is very
Right.
smart.
You might need an island to play Days.
Nope.
He could tap. He doesn't have 2.
He's getting that death ray out of the yard.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
I was going to say.
He's going to go
if he-
reanimate.
Well, if he had 4 elves, he could tap Birchlore and 3 elves to make 2 mana, including a blue. But he does not have 4 elves. He only has 3. So. So let's see. Treasure
So
Cruise.
it looks
did
like he
it
must
give?
not have hit too much.
Well, he might be just trying to figure out how he gets through the Wirewood Symbiote. If he drew a Bolt, that is the first place Bolt is going, is right at Symbiote. The problem, though, is everyone knows Phil has a natural order in his hand.
Yeah, so it's Cradle, Natural Order, something, or excuse me, Arbor,
Yeah.
Natural Order, something else.
So, I mean, if Everin doesn't have the Force of Will, he might just be dead anyway, like, no matter what he does, really.
Yeah. So, we'll see. So while he's tanking, let's see. Just some talk about Storm being great. And there's a reason why Doomsday doesn't do. Doomsday also melts your brain. And then hashtag get your shit together, Greg. I agree.
Yeah.
Given I would love to share the cookies. Pat Runkin got you. Hashtag Greg sexy.
Yeah.
Hashtag scummy scum. Marcus Manbear Pig. I agree. Oh, we broke that while you were out of the room.
Broke what?
Manbear Pig is a real thing.
Okay.
Okay? Because there was oh my god, Base God brought up the Bear Erotica, which I still have forgotten to bring in.
Yeah, good
And I
job.
was saying it was funny because you were part of that, or your girlfriend was part of that.
Yeah.
And then somebody was like, well, do you mean bear or do you mean bear?
Mhm.
And I was like, well, wait. So there's normal bear or there's man bear.
Yeah.
Or like there's a man bear.
Right.
And then I was like, and that man bear could have like a pig attitude. So you could have a man bear pig.
Right.
But we're gonna see a Monastery Swift Spear
So,
played, and then
So-
followed up by Pithing Needle naming.
well, the thing that Everin did is he put the Pithing Needle into play and pointed it directly at Wirewood Symbiote,
Yes.
not giving Phil a chance to respond with
Ooh.
Needle on the stack.
Rookie mistake.
So Phil is now, he should be able to decide with Pithing Needle still on the stack whether or not he wants to activate Wirewood Symbiote, knowing that that's probably what Everin's naming.
Does he even need to though?
Possibly not.
I don't think you do. I think you just end up sacking Wirewood Symbiote then.
You mean to block?
No, next turn he just goes natural order. He play natural order and then get there.
The thing is, Phil might be trying to play through one.
Wait,
Force
wasn't
of
that
Will.
token just made this turn? Oh wait, no, that's okay. The token's on
Yeah.
20. That's just
That is a monster.
That's a counter.
Yeah.
So we're taking 7.
Yes.
All right.
I think Phil is trying to set up an inevitable turn. This
I mean, this will get there.
replaying Elvish Visionary, drawing a card.
All right.
Got to go for it. Does he have a force? And he does.
Oh,
Pitching
rough.
Delver.
Rough. Just the way
Everin-
your mother likes it,
Phil
Trebek.
is not dead just yet, though.
Is he? Okay, so I guess
did
he can block.
All right, he did remember to make a token.
Okay.
Yeah, he can block.
Loosely remembered.
Yeah. Well, he didn't untap, you know.
Yeah.
We're probably still in Phil's second main phase, or first, for that matter.
What now?
I think we're in Phil's first or second main phase. We haven't passed back to Everin just yet.
Yeah,
And
no,
now,
okay.
now, yeah. It's like,
Alright.
Fortunately, Monastery Spear does not get a counter. This is just for the turn.
No, he does.
Okay.
Retconned it.
All right.
Gets 8 counters every time
Definitely
a
wasn't good enough.
non-creature spell is played.
Yeah.
And Ian, I agree that saying Doomsday is too hard to play is a cop-out. But you have to be a special time sadistic. It's just like eggs. I don't know. After a while, your brain just starts hurting. That could just be me.
I haven't played Doomsday, and I haven't seen it played enough to really get a sense of it. If it's really better than conventional Storm lists, really, like what are you gaining? You know, like you lose to a good amount of the same things. You probably can play through some stuff better than normal Storm can, but like the loss of speed has to be a cost.
Oh, I agree
In
completely.
a lot of matchups.
Yeah. But so we got some. So how much can Greg can Everton swing for this turn?
Well,
So 3 in the air.
3 in the air is going to get through, but there's only 4 attackers that are legal on the ground at the moment. There could be another. Well, Everton only has 1 card left in hand. What is this? Grafdigger's Cage. That's a good one.
So
that is a very good
but
one.
if Phil rips,
does he remember to make a token? No, he doesn't get a token. Never mind. Sorry.
Yeah, you know. But
he does get a
gets
prowess trigger.
So if I'm trying to think, what's Phil's out here? Does he have one?
I mean, they usually are going to board in some amount of Abrupt Decay.
So Abrupt Decay, like, well,
also just drawing a hoof.
Can he cast it?
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana.
Well,
He'll get 7. Isn't it 8?
It is. Well, I think he has a land in hand.
All right, so let's see. So
Let's see what this is.
Swift Spear's swinging for 3, 6 with Delver,
Yep.
2 for Young Peasy, and then 2 tokens. So this is how blocks are going to go.
Yep.
So we've got just taking 5. Phil's going to go down to 2. Did everyone play all the cards out in his hand? I don't like that.
I think you're taking 6.
Where? So
3.
Okay,
4,
6,
5,
sorry.
6, yeah.
I don't like playing all the cards
Going to
out
1.
of
Yeah, there's no reason to play that land.
yeah,
But
and
Phil does not have it.
yeah, but
Yeah.
I mean, you could have
for
forced
sure.
Phil to block with more of his creatures, and then
Yeah.
you still have like the upper hand.
It's curious. I wonder if Phil didn't board in any Abrupt Decays, or maybe he only boarded in a couple.
Okay.
Because the idea of like killing Evern's creatures might not be worth it, and like Blue-Red Delver commonly only plays about, I think it's 2 Grafdigger's Cages.
Yeah. But I mean, like Blue-Red Delver also runs a million things to find cards.
Yes. So the chances that they find a cage
It's pretty high.
are decent. Yeah.
God. And now I made some Trebek references, and no, it looks like chat's running away with that. All right, so let's see. So I had relations this morning, Trebek. I hope it didn't wake you. Your mother's a screamer.
Okay.
I was hoping Kenji was just telling us he had sex, or they had sex in the morning. That would have been. We could have asked him to describe it. Could have gotten this real awkward.
Sounds good.
Oh god, the amount of. Yeah, okay. I've seen everything from Tuesday. It's just all right. So, Mishra, Teferi, and Garrick walk into a bar. All right. I think about doing. I don't know. I kind of lost track.
Yeah,
There's
they're
a lot of
crazy.
Doomsday talk. I want to hear the rest of this joke though.
I don't know what joke.
I don't know. Mishra, Teferi, and Garrick walked into a bar. A gar.
Agar.
They walked into a gar. Also, I want to see what the who's the dragon that I can't think of right now.
Ugin?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I want to see what Ugin's Planeswalker card is.
We don't know yet, right?
Well, there was that one that everybody's 90% sure is fake.
That card is fake.
I don't know.
It's fake.
I don't know.
The card doesn't make sense.
You just morph a card.
That doesn't make sense.
You get a tutu.
All right. That's not fun.
Yeah, it is. Because you get to answer any permanent on the board
With
but-
a tutu.
with a tutu, but And so it's kind of like the swan songing a land.
Oof, mulligan from Phil.
Ooh, not a good one.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Phil's hand last game was so good, and he just couldn't get it together in time.
You know what else is really good?
What?
Your mother,
Yeah,
Trebek.
thanks. Well, later on, I'll tell the story of how Marianne got locked in a bathroom last night.
Everybody gets locked in the bathroom.
I'm not going to tell the story now.
Everybody. Wink.
Wink.
Oh, gosh.
Wink. Let's see. I wonder if...
Oh, man. Apparently, my brother's leaving work, and apparently he got caught up in an Eric Garner protest.
Oh. Got
That's-
caught up.
Apparently, they're, like, marching, and which makes sense, but we're not going to go into that on this stream.
Let's get real political right now.
Nope.
All right, fetch land from Everin, dropping to 19. Let's see if he has a 1-mana creature or if this is just a removal spell or a cantrip.
I'll give you a removal spell.
Right.
Yep, sounds kinky. Greg, hashtag. Good. Everyone going down to 19 here. Off of that, they all just look bent. Why do they all look bent? I don't even know.
Just played a lot.
Ian laying down some knowledge, maybe. I don't know. I haven't been following it. I'm going to change that. Ian laying down garbage in chat. Just because.
Yeah.
Just because. So both these decks are able to win quickly, but they don't have a lot of time around.
Yeah.
So this is going to be interesting. So days from Everin after playing the Delver on the Elvish Visionary. Phil going to go ahead and get in for 1. Going to throw Everin down to 19. Delver fails to flip. There's a Grafdigger's Cage.
Oh boy.
So
That is hateful.
that shuts down a quick win from
Indeed.
Phil. I guess he could ball out, right? Doesn't look like he's doing it.
I mean, so balling out involves doing something on turn 2, probably.
It could be turn 3, but the fact that Phil didn't... Well, actually, the fact that Phil didn't play any cards is kind of...
This could be an abrupt decay end of turn.
Okay, that's fair.
I mean, for Phil's sake, I hope it is. Elves does not want to pass... Oh, I guess... Yeah, I mean... Let's see what happens, I guess. Young Pyromancer. Delver still has not flipped.
No, which is good.
Well, it's good for Phil. Oh,
So
abrupt
the
decay not going after the cage.
Huh.
Maybe his hand is just set up to be fine.
Does everyone have a response here? You think he just dazes it to make a token?
He could, but that's pretty weak.
Alright.
This suggests to me that Phil has another decay.
Yeah.
Like,
Which kind of explains why he's been doing nothing.
sort of.
Well, if he's just sitting on the mono decay hand,
Oh, sure.
playing a land.
He also
yeah.
does not have a third land.
61, thank you for following.
Alright, Delver flipping into a treasure cruise.
Ooh, that's not a good thing. How is Shotgun, as I like to say.
How is Hot Gun?
No, it's Howshigun.
Or Howie Shotgun?
No, it's Howshigun.
Probably Howie Shotgun.
I think it's Howshigun.
Okay.
I do not know that if I put my ear to someone's knee, you can hear them say, "What the fuck?" I just put my head in their crotch.
It's interesting.
And
All
then
right.
they go, "Ooh!"
Attacking for 4.
Greg, bringing it back in.
Yep.
Bringing it back in.
Gotta keep Mark on task.
Sometimes it gets a little loose.
Sometimes.
All right, so we're seeing an attack for 2.
Yeah. Phil really
Phil?
not having a lot going on.
Phil winning this race currently, though.
That can turn very quickly.
I mean,
One
yes.
deck plays lightning bolts.
See, look at this. Hashtag fetchlands suck. Going
Yeah.
down to 11.
Yep.
Going down to
I
11.
imagine this is getting a basic mountain.
Oh, goodness.
Wow. Petrunkin is definitely just trolling.
Yep, that's all he does.
Yeah.
It's good. But we love him. He's a good troll. 90% of the time.
If you want to come here and commentate F&M, you're our guest.
Be our guest. Be our guest.
Yeah.
Be our blah 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 guest. Did
Was
that come into? No,
I
he
think
did that
was
in
a
insurance.
fetch tapped. Yeah.
Yeah, but he did that in
Okay,
insurance.
good.
Yeah.
Okay. This looks
It's
like
so
a treasure.
awkward.
This looks like a treasure.
He's not
No,
gonna do that. No.
brainstorm. Okay.
Bam. Bam wham. Thank you,
1,
man.
2, 3.
3. Putting it all in there. Putting it all in there. Let me put it all in you.
I don't want that.
I want to put all my faith in you.
Howie shotgun. I think that Pat Runkin is trolling.
Yeah. Yeah. But
If you are a legacy noob, don't build lands. Tip number 1. You get the first one for free. The first tip, not the first deck.
Well, I mean, it depends on what tip. Greg will give you a tip all night long for free.
Well, you have to tip me.
Oh, I like it.
Yeah.
Greg's love ain't free.
Yeah.
Greg's love ain't free.
Yep.
So everyone's still tanking over this brainstorm here.
That's what it seems like.
They need to, like, Phil needs to tell everyone to hurry up, though.
Yeah,
just
they
because
don't have a lot of time left in the
No.
round.
we might have started the clock a little
I think
early,
I think you did.
but
They started it when I was out there. Like
yeah, but I
like-
didn't start it that much before.
before I came
So
back.
they might have a minute added. Even still, though, that's like 5 minutes in the round.
True. I can
So-
actually see the clock.
All right,
Stand by
well,
the
you
door.
go stand by that door. Everybody likes a good view.
There's 3:48 on the clock.
Oh wow, so they have less time than what we have on stream here.
Yeah.
So
they got,
everyone is still tanking over this brainstorm.
they got to hustle their bustle. I mean, the game's probably ending not that many turns from now, but
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. They need to hurry
yeah,
up.
Elves and Blue-Red Delver should really never.
I thought we were gonna get another match on.
Yeah, this is
So-
like this should be a firework quick match, you know.
Yeah. All right. So
Also, if you want, I can run out, or you can run out and do some recon to try to get some decks.
yeah, it doesn't matter to me.
Okay,
Doesn't matter to me.
we can probably figure it out.
Doesn't matter to
later.
me.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter to me. So I would say we just need to figure out who's
What are the
if David or Dredge. Those were the two that we had to ask for. So whoever wanted them,
decks? All right.
we'll get them on. I'm glad. Ooh, so it looks like Phil's going for some shit. Well, actually, Force of Will. And we missed a pretty big swing from there. So I believe this was just a 1-1, right? So
Yep.
1, 2.
5.
So 6 damage last turn because Brainstorm was on one of them.
Oh, only on one. Okay. Sure.
And Phil playing quickly here.
Yeah, he knows what's up.
Yeah.
All right. Glimpse of Nature eats a
Force of Will.
Force of Will.
Yeah. Dropping Everin to 10, but taking
Yep.
some steam out of Phil's sail.
This is too many hard counters for Elves to deal with, especially on a mulligan, and not a super impressive mulligan. Phil also trying to make this match go as quickly as possible, untapping Everin's permanence for him.
Yeah. That's yeah, he needs to.
Yep. You need to hurry up.
New is not an excuse for taking your damn time. Full going down to 5 here from the swing for the Delver. Let's.
Looks like Everin doesn't have much in hand, but it doesn't look like Phil does either.
No.
Alright. That's 3 attackers on the ground. And presenting lethal.
So he's got to do some blocks here, and
yeah.
whether he balances some stuff is another question.
Yeah, and a single spell makes any of these Swift Spears lethal. So, I mean, Phil probably can't win if he blocks all 3.
Yeah,
He's
but
going to 1 if he takes anything.
I'm not even sitting here though, and I feel like I got a decent read on Everin that he does not have a spell.
Yeah,
Cast.
he didn't do anything last turn. He could have
Yeah.
like a daze in hand.
So,
Um,
all right, time's around now. I'm pretty sure.
most likely. I mean, the game's going to end within a couple turns.
Phil has
anyway.
slowed down a lot, so
Yeah, so there's no reason to speed through. Just try to give yourself any chance of winning.
yeah.
All right, so yeah, Phil went to 1. It seems like Everin did not cast a spell before damage, so we believe that Phil should be at 1 life. Nope. We must have had something wrong because he fetched.
So now
Let's say he's at 1 now.
Phil's at 1. Maybe I did 1 too many damage the last turn.
Must be.
Yeah. All right. That's
He
what we'll
would,
say.
he would just not fetch.
Yeah. All right.
Fetching a forest.
So.
Yep.
Oh,
Didn't have it.
All right. Well, there we go. So that's a little unfortunate.
The little
but
green men died.
Everyone's gonna take that. Funny story that Pat Rumpkin just mentioned. Apparently, somebody at GP New Jersey
Yeah.
registered 60 islands and was playing very seriously.
I saw that.
That entertains me, Greg.
It's something.
All right. So do you want to go see if or I can do it? Doesn't matter to me. There you go. You'd rather do it?
I'll go.
You go do some recon.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stay here.
I'm gonna try to.
I'm gonna
see
look
what
pretty.
people are playing.
I'm gonna look pretty. I'm gonna unbutton my shirt a little bit.
Mm.
You want unbutton.
Lovely.
Every time we cut back the camera, it's gonna be a new unbutton. New unbutton. Yeah. All right. So, but real talk, I saw a standard deck called Blue Green Crackling Doom. Isn't that just 5 colors? I'm pretty sure. Blue Green Crackling Doom in standard. Nah, could be good. Probably not. So, oh my God, I don't even know what to talk about. Chat, what should we talk about while we're filling time here? You let me know. I'll let you know, and then we'll hang out. I don't even know. Look at that mark, dude. Yeah. I'm bringing sexy back. It's okay. It's okay. Don't even worry about it. Jason Mind Sculptor is greater than all. I agree. I wish we could get Pat Chapin on here to, sing that for us, but I believe he's in France. So what tech deck breakdowns in the tournament tonight? I don't know if we're gonna have one. If you guys see something over the course of the tonight that you do want to get a deck tech, I'll do my best to get it on camera for you guys at the end of the night. As we saw this past Monday, though, we can try that and then they might just leave, which is not the best. But so Philly Open in January, is that the? I know the Indianapolis one is Legacy. Is the Philly? I'm guessing the Philly one's the one standard. Man, Boful, thank you for the compliment on the haircut. Thragfire Omnidor. Oh, all right. And it sounds like we've got round 2 pairings already. So let me go ahead and I'm going to reset some of this stuff, and then hopefully we'll have a match here real soon. Okay. Yep, that's I heard. So Greg should be out there. He is. We're either going to try to get Glacier or Glacier or Kevin on, whoever actually won. So, all right. When are you? Is the time the round started yet?
No. They literally just yelled out the
All right. Well, I'll give it a second before I start it then. All right, guys. Sorry for the distraction. Obligatory. Let's get this bad boy going across here real quick. This is what we've been eating at it today. We're not even through like the first part of it. It just keeps going. Just keeps going. Just keeps going. Oh wait, I took it off camera. There we go. Done. Done. It's a meter. It's a meter of cookies. Yeah, it's good. It's good. Do you want some cookies, Greg?
I gotta go play Magic.
All right. Afterwards.
Second.
Afterwards. UT, you'll be in Indy? Sweet. I'm sure we'll be in Indy. Hopefully we get some more. It is a massive cookie box. Hopefully we'll actually have some more shirts and whatnot. And then, so I have decided, guys, become the new year, I'm actually going to print out some shirts and hopefully give those away and on stream. So if you guys been dreaming every night, every day of a WUBRGxyz shirt, we'll get them for you. We'll get them for you. So EPOA, if we've got a, we'll see. Greg's doing recon to try to figure out everybody that's all the decks that we have. So if there is a lands, we'll try to get that on. I know Andrew Bauman is not, or Bowman.
All right. I was able to get Dredge on camera. It was not the pilots. that you expected because Kevin
Who is-
Kingsley lost.
Oh.
This is Nathan Borgo. on
Oh.
Dredge.
All right.
Nathan is playing against Kyle Houtman, who's playing Sneak and Show.
Oh, Mr. Kyle. So this should be an interesting quick
Yeah,
match.
I don't know how this goes. I imagine it should end
Whoever's
pretty
on
quickly.
the play, is that?
I think it's like can Dredge
Well-
find Cabal therapy, right?
Yeah, but I mean, I'm thinking now, even an Emrakul though, Emrakul has to be show and telled in, and then and Dredge has to have 2 more turns. So I think
Yeah.
if he's playing like Flamekin Zealot, then that could go a very different way.
Yeah,
And theoretically,
we
you
should
can have a
see-
bigger Golgari Great Troll.
We're probably gonna see some
Alright.
weird shit.
All right. So is anybody playing lands tonight?
No, I wrote
No.
down what everyone's playing.
No land. Sorry, guys. All right, so Kyle is over here. All right, so player 2. We got Mr. Kyle Houtman.
On Sneak and Show.
Yeah. All right, and then who's the other guy?
Nathan Borgo on Dredge.
Borgo.
Yes.
Borgo.
You nailed it.
Yeah, look at me. I spell right.
Mhm.
Right. Dredge. Ravish the Undead. Thank you for following. Greatly appreciated. What the hell? Oh, Sneak and Show.
Yeah. Should I read off the decks that we have in house? You think
Yeah.
people would be
Go ahead
interested?
and do that while I'm doing this, and I'm gonna go ahead and get the time started in the round.
All right. So we have a few repeat decks. We have 2 Blue-Red Delver, 2 Dredge, 2 Storm, 2 Mavericks. Those look like the repeats. Other things we have in house are. Oh, we also have 2 Miracles. Sorry if I didn't mention that.
Okay.
We also have Grixis Delver.
Is that a Goblins player?
Oh, we also have 2 Sneak and Show. We have a lot of repeats.
Oh wow.
So there's 2 Sneak and Show also. There's
Okay.
there's goblins, there's elves, and that looks like that's everything.
Do we have any Doomsday tonight, or did
no
Mullen
dooms.
not show up?
As
so-
far as I know, there's no Doomsday,
All right.
but there are 2 storm decks. I don't know the exact lists. I think at least one is Burning Wish based.
All right. So I'm buying one of those with my cock. Reference to shirts, because I said after the new year I'm probably gonna get like a bulk order of shirts, and give them away on stream. I'll be lovely at Philly,
Can I get a shirt?
lonely at Philly. You can't get.
Lovely.
I will be lovely at. I don't even know. Burning squirrels. Yeah, to the stream. Good.
Mark's had too much Monster.
I have had
As
too
have-
much lunch. I really thought about just drinking tonight, but it looks like Kyle is Kyle is on a mulligan here.
Yeah, I think this
Never
is
a
only
good
one
thing.
mulligan.
Yeah, just one. Chat blowing up.
Let's see. All
All
right.
right, and so we have a request from Maverick. So we have
We have 2 Maverick decks in the house.
and one of them is David Glacier. So we should get David on camera.
Glacier did lose round 1 though. That's
Alright,
why
well.
that's why I didn't put him on.
Okay.
Pino won the first round though, so he also said that
Pino?
he
Okay.
he also said
Oh,
that
Pino's
he,
the other Maverick player. Sure.
Yeah. When I asked him about his list, he said he put a Siege Rhino in the deck, and he said it wasn't the first. So he apparently has 2 Siege Rhinos in his Legacy deck.
I want to see Cavern of Souls on Rhino.
Yep.
Or is it Beast?
I think Rhino is its only creature type. I could be wrong.
Okay.
I could be wrong. Someone should correct me if I'm wrong.
Dredge is an RO lost.
Post board?
What is an RO lost?
I think auto loss.
Nope. RO.
Okay. I would imagine.
The T and the R are not next to each other on the keyboard, Greg.
I wonder what the reasoning behind that sentiment is. Leyline of Sanctity
No, Leyline of Sanctity, I don't think it's going to do much.
against Cabal Therapy?
Oh, sure.
I don't know if you bother.
I was thinking Graveyard Hate.
Well, what Graveyard Hate does Blue Red?
Rhino, yeah.
Also, Kyle is mulling to 4.
Oh, wait. That's right.
What?
Mavericks, Glacier's on Titmap, though.
He borrowed a couple Containment Priests from me today.
Yeah, but Titmap.
Yeah.
Tokens. They don't mess with Containment Priest.
5/3s.
Yeah, Titmap. I want to see more Titmap. Because we didn't even get to fucking see Priest of Titania.
That's right. We didn't see the right
Oh,
matchups
God.
for it. If anyone was watching the stream on Monday, I don't know how it got this name, but Glacier David Gleischer's playing Dark Maverick with a singular copy of Priest, the new Titania, the 5/3 from
Yeah, but
yeah.
which is, but like Glacier, we get to see enough siege rhinos in standard.
Yeah.
I would rather see some Titmav. Are we just gonna go ham right here?
Yep. Also,
Boop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doo.
I think that Kyle's hand is.
Jeez.
I think Kyle's hand is 2 Emrakul's and 2 Soul Lands. I'm pretty sure. Nathan has to hit on this first dredge though. If he and he
he's got
missed.
no.
He missed.
Well,
I mean, he probably floated red mana with the. He probably floated some red mana with a Lion's Eye Diamond.
I would hope he did.
I would imagine. Yep.
Okay, there we go.
Because there's not really a reason to float another color.
Yeah. That was a really bad dredge. All right, well, there we go.
The thing was that it was only a dredge for 4. You know, like
Yeah, that's true.
it's not that hard for it to miss.
Okay. And so here we're dredging the Stinkly Imps.
Yeah.
Second, and
So
there's a Golgari Grave. All right, so
yeah.
shit's getting all right. So he's building,
Yeah.
and I there's one bridge from below, two bridge from below, as I say.
Yeah, I mean
That
this
stupid
is-
fucking Modern Masters bullshit, bro. I don't like it.
Yeah,
Do not like it.
I like the classic. It stands out too, you know, with the different card border.
Yeah.
Kyle desperately. Kyle did not play a land.
Why didn't he play land?
Oh, he must not have.
Well, he's got a city of traders. I saw that.
Yeah. He needs to draw blue land.
Ooh, and two Icarids hitting the board here, and
Mhm.
plenty of Golgari Grave Trolls to go around.
So next turn is going to be a lot of damage.
Yeah.
This turn, nothing. Right?
Yeah, I don't think so.
Yeah.
I think he gets back.
This, I mean, he's giving Kyle a lot of time. He did not hit. The fact that his Narcomoebas were in his, in his hand at one time or another, and not hitting the battlefield were just brutal for Nathan.
And Gibbon, I know that the T and the R are next to each other on the keyboard.
Yeah.
I like to troll my own stream.
Do you? Or do you?
All right, so this is like a one-sided game of Magic. What's going on right here?
Yeah. It's all. I mean. So things that Nathan can do this turn include, after attacking for 6 with Icarids, he can go after Kyle's hand with some Cabal Therapy sacrifices and make zombie tokens. All right, and Kyle sees the writing on the wall with the Cabal Therapies. And
Oh, did
It's
Nathan
nice.
miss a bunch of Narcomoeba triggers?
no,
I think so.
they
because
were discarded from his hand.
Oh, were they?
Yeah,
Okay.
he drew one in his opener, and he drew one when he had
Look
to
at that.
draw with the breakthrough.
We never even had to change life totals.
Also, I don't think Nathan actually saw what deck Kyle was playing. 'Cause he didn't
Which is
see-
good. Yeah, because he didn't play any lands, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Granted, it's a field of 16 people, so Nathan might just know anyway, especially because Kyle was playing this deck on Monday.
Yeah.
So if he doesn't know for sure, he might have at least an inkling. But, I mean, it does show sort of like best practices out of Kyle. Like maybe at least try to make it so Nathan can't sideboard ideally. Yeah, and Kenji in the chat is confirming that Narcomoeba triggers were not missed; they were just discarded. One was in his hand. Yeah, the second was from the
I don't
breakthrough.
pretend I know things or pay attention or read or understand language. These are things that I do not profess to know. Ooh, my car is gonna be actually my alarm's gonna go off in like a minute.
Do you have to go re-up?
I gotta go re-up.
Okay.
I gotta re-up on the D-up.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Do you get it?
No, not really.
I
I don't think I want to get it.
All right.
I mean,
And so no, and I agree with Kyle not playing a land drop there. All he had, like,
I
he was
think
just
it was
giving-
just City of Traders.
yeah, he had City Traders, and then that's just giving information away, just in case Nathan doesn't know what he's on.
Yeah.
So I mean, like, because once you play City of Traders, you're really on like three-ish decks. Only one of which is particularly popular.
Yeah, he might have
So-
just been resigning himself to the fact that he wasn't going to win that game.
Yeah, just to make sure that he knew what Nathan was on and all that kind of fun stuff.
See any
So-
spice.
Yeah. All right, cool. Well, then I will be right back, everybody. Greg, eat some cookies.
Yeah.
Eat some cookies.
Alright. Givus chimes in the chat with the Anthony Lowry story.
I'll give you a story.
I have a good story from the GP involving Anthony Lowry because he played my good friend Nick Hess in round 8 of GP New Jersey. And so my friend was on Miracles, and this is game 3. And Anthony Lowry goes, he's playing Sneak and Show. He goes for turn 1 Show and Tell, and he flips over, I believe, Emrakul, and no, he flips over Grizzlebrand. And my friend Nick flips over Humility, and the game continued for about 5 or 6 more turns with Lowry attacking for 1 with Grizzlebrand until Nick played a Meddling Mage and blocked Grizzlebrand, and then Lowry conceded. So that was my little Anthony Lowry story. He took it like a man, though. I will say that. If I got Humility playing that deck, I would probably be pretty upset, visibly. All right, game number 2. Kyle Hellman on the play, which I would have to imagine is quite important in this matchup because it's probably just a race to see who can do something broken first. Kyle has counter magic to interact, but Nathan has discard. And we have a turn 1 ponder. What does it find for Houtman? I wonder if he brought in something like Leyline of Sanctity or not. Maybe you just go for speed in this matchup, because Nathan probably only has 4 discard spells, so like maybe it's just not worth it. Malarkey Mark comments that he never gets mad at Magic. He gets even. I guess you do that by winning. So if you're good, that's a good policy. Turn 1 for Nathan. Looks like Kyle kept with his ponder, so he must have something good. Let's see what Nathan can do on turn 1, though. Looks like he has a breakthrough. Also looked like he floated a mana while casting the Lion's Eye Diamond in his hand, or in play. Alright, here's breakthrough resolving. This must mean that Kyle does not have... Oh, I see. So, alright, in response to breakthrough, Nathan popped the Lion's Eye Diamond. I'd imagine that he adds red mana in case Faithless Looting gets put into the graveyard. Here we see some dredges. So this is a pretty ideal first turn for Nathan. Or not bad, at least. 3rd dredge. Kenji, I prefer the Ponder art from the core set, the one with the 3 spheres, not the little fishy. Fish don't cast cantrips, unless they're Silvergill Adepts. They don't play Ponder. So let's see. Alright, so we have 1 Narcomoeba hitting play. There are some Cabal therapies in the graveyard. I see 3 bridges. He might Cabal therapy right now, naming something like Show and Tell. And if he sees something too dangerous, he could sack one of the zombie tokens to take something else that was really threatening. So here we have 6 power hitting play. Oh, there's all 4 in the graveyard. Holy shit. Wow. Alright, what is Kyle working with? God, he is going to rip Kyle's hand apart. I think that I would first take... I wonder if he cares about the Pyroclasm. He might, but probably not. He could just take Sneak Attack and Brainstorm? Or he could just take... Okay, so he does care about Pyroclasm. So that's the first Cabal Therapy. I believe he has... I don't know if he has another Cabal Therapy in his... Oh, he's choosing the second card, okay. So Pyroclasm and what else is hitting the bin? PG comments that you don't care about Pyroclasm. I kind of agree because like Nathan has an Icarid in the graveyard. So what? Wait, what happened there? I don't really understand what happened with the Cabal therapies.
It's a cold and a not really wet out there. It's just cold.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Shiro comments that he probably named Show and Tell the first and whiffed. That makes sense.
Okay.
So the way that Nathan left Kyle, Kyle has the combo, but he just needs enough time to get the mana into play. PG comments, yeah, losing to Ancient Tomb off the top is not ideal, which I agree with.
Our life total is still 2020?
Yes.
Oh, well.
I believe they are.
Also, funny thing, the
Yeah.
other Dredge player is also playing Show and Tell.
What? Oh, against? Yeah. Well, there's all these repeat decks in the field. Like, weird.
My God. Brainstorm.
Mm-hmm. This was all on Nathan's first turn.
Oh!
Yeah.
Hmm.
He cast 2 Cabal therapies. The first one whiffed. The second took Pyroclasm.
Okay.
The issue here is that all 4 of Nathan's bridges are in his graveyard
Oh!
Yeah.
That little thing.
on turn 1.
With an Icarid that gets to come back?
Yeah. Ravish the Undead asks if we play Legacy all the time. That is the format that we stream, Mondays and Thursdays.
Yeah, Mondays and Thursdays. Monday, 7 o'clock Central Time. Thursday, 7:30 Central Time. Currently, we only stream Legacy.
We're trying to get into other formats, but it's hard to have that many days, and it's really like it's you basically all the time, and it's me or some other rotating person.
And it's you a lot of the time.
A decent amount. I like to
Yeah.
play. I like to play too.
Yeah, so once we get some more people that are willing to commentate for the other formats, we'll definitely be doing that.
Trying to get some standard or some modern.
yeah.
We're sort of carving out our niche though. You know, there's not that much legacy streaming offered
No.
during the week.
I would still love to get modern on Wednesday, though. But 2 Icarids
Yeah.
coming back in for Nathan.
Kyle's almost dead on turn 2.
Ooh, rough.
Ancient Grudge flashback going after the Lotus
The
Petal.
Oof.
Pretty smart.
Oof. I like it.
Kyle, I don't know if he had to play the Petal last turn.
We got 2 more rounds after this one, so we've still got another solid 2.5 hours worth of streaming.
Yep.
Pat, so
This game might be over extremely soon, and
Yeah.
there's a lot of time left in the round.
yeah, because we're gonna be.
That's
Oh,
awesome. That's awesome.
Wow.
All right, so in response to the Ancient Grudge flashback on Lotus Petal, Kyle is able to use mana from Lotus Petal and Mountain to Echoing Truth both of the Icarids back to Nathan's hand,
That's huge.
really slowing down Nathan's clock.
That's really big. Yeah, because not only Nathan had to. Oh, there was a Putrid Imp and I believe a Dredger that Nathan had to get rid of, or that he exiled, and that's preventing 8 more tokens coming back in. So that's real big.
That is super techy for Nathan to even bring in Ancient Grudge there, right?
Yeah. Oh,
Like-
I think so.
Is there? Oh, I guess Sneak and Show could commonly bring in Grafdigger's Cage, actually.
Oh, okay. Alright.
So that makes sense.
Fair enough.
Going after Lotus Petal is just a nice
Oh,
little
God.
perk.
I sound like Randy Bueller. I don't know if I want
That's
that.
not a good.
No.
So
No,
just never
no.
say wow. Wow. Never say that.
Oh. At least it didn't say Rich Hagon.
All
Like
right. Everyone, if we ever sound like Rich Hagan or if we ever sound like Rashad, just take away my English privileges.
or
I
just,
mean-
or just GG's alive. I can't talk though. Like
I like Rashad. He seems like a great guy, but God, he just stumbles over his words so much.
I mean, I stumble over my words, but
You
that's
do.
what makes me cute and admirable because
Yeah.
I admit to it.
well, at least you don't wear those stupid hats all the time.
That's fair.
You just wear those stupid
So
glasses.
Nathan did just dredge and hit no dredgers.
No cabal therapy.
No.
I mean, does he not have any dredgers left in his bin?
I don't know.
I think he
No.
has a stinkweed.
Yeah,
bin.
there's a sequel dip. I'm pretty sure.
I think like he was just looking for therapies. Like he's trying to keep Kyle off of comboing.
Yeah.
Kyle is down to apparently 8 though.
Yeah. All right. So
Zinni immediately trolling me, telling me I sound like Rashad.
promise. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, but the difference is I own up to it, and that's what makes me cute and adorable. is the fact that I can.
The only thing Rashad owns up to is really, really liking hats.
Yeah. Oh,
and
jeez.
having too many of them.
Oh my God, base god. That's what I do. I set up all the equipment.
Yeah,
Uh,
that's all you're here for, Mark.
oh no. All right. So,
Let's see if
Kyle's
Kyle
down.
found a show and tell.
do we have?
right?
There's just one fetch, right?
Yeah.
So
Going to,
if he finds a show and tell,
ooh, this is 5 mana. Yeah, this is sneak attack Emrakul.
all right,
The
down to
problem is this doesn't kill Nathan. That's the right like
no.
any Icarid that he dredges into kills Kyle. I would think, right?
Well, let's. Well, if Kyle doesn't have a follow up,
What could he have
if Kyle has another win con in hand, basically, if he has a
right now? Like
no next turn, because if Nathan dredges into a
if he can get. Oh, I guess he needs 2 Icarids. Sorry.
yeah, well but he still needs a turn.
Well,
So
Nathan's about to get a turn. You don't get the.
no, that's what I'm saying. So right here, he dredges at the beginning of his turn and puts an
Yeah.
Icarid in, but that's going to be after the
Oh,
trigger.
you mean because
happens.
he doesn't
Yeah.
actually have any Icarids right now.
There's a all right.
Narcomoeba,
Oh, and a cabal therapy.
Yeah. So
So-
you name. I don't think he knows what to name from earlier.
No, so
You have to do something to go after a creature, I would imagine.
yeah.
I'm-
Do you
just
name
name it.
Emrakul or
I
Grizzlebrand?
like Grizzlebrand. You just saw an Emrakul.
Okay.
The odds are slightly better, probably, that it's Grizzlebrand.
Yeah, I agree with that. So,
I think you have to blind therapy, yeah. And that's what he did. Let's see if he
oh no,
hits.
he therapied.
Oh, he
his
therapied
Icarids.
himself?
Oh no!
Yeah.
Oh no!
Yep.
Oh Nathan! Oh God!
I mean, I guess.
Like I mean,
You
you're
kill him anyway next turn?
You're forcing Kyle to have it at that point.
Yeah, but you force him to have it anyway. You're still getting a lethal amount of zombies by targeting Kyle. You know?
Yeah.
I would just try to
you're
get
right.
lucky.
Yeah. Hmm.
And if he just doesn't have it, then he still wins because he just attacks with 4 zombies.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yep. All right.
I mean, unless we had the life totals wrong, but I don't think
No.
we did.
Couldn't have. Well, no, because it's 2 zombie swings and then some fetches and other shit. Yeah, so the life totals are right. Cookie.
Yeah.
It's light and buttery, Greg.
Yeah.
Yeah, Pilbridge Farms, remember.
I guess AJ. So Zinni has interesting logic. He doesn't therapy Kyle because if he had Grizzlebrand, he would have done that instead of Emrakul to gain life. But by that logic, I mean I would just
Maybe.
therapy Kyle and name Emrakul again because he could have just had a second. You know,
Yeah. Yeah.
I guess you could try to piece out which second creature he could have, but I don't know.
Yeah. Epo is saying that if he had played Grizzlebrand and swung, he would have gotten up to what? Oh yeah, because Greg would have been. Yeah, that would have given Nathan a bunch more turns.
if it was Grizzlebrand instead
Yeah.
of yeah.
Yeah. Because that, and then he puts him down. Yeah. Yeah. No. Okay. Yeah. I agree with that. Okay.
Yeah, maybe he was just terrified of something killing his 4 zombies. But
Yeah.
in that situation, it just seems like you have to be aggressive.
I don't know. I'm gonna eat this
Like they have the sneak attack. I don't know.
Mm.
You could either try to play around something that makes the game go on for a few more turns, or you could try to play around getting killed immediately.
Yeah. I don't know. I do agree though that he should have therapied naming Grizzlebrand.
I don't know. There's probably levels to the logic that I'm not super qualified to dissect because I haven't played either deck, but it's interesting though.
Well,
It's a weird matchup. It seems kind of play draw.
yeah. I mean that's. Did I not say that going into this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean Nathan's hand that game.
Did I not fucking say that, Greg?
Nathan's hand that game was insane. Like what
Sure.
he did on turn 1 was nuts.
Yeah. But I mean, to be fair though, Kyle seemed to have a pretty good hand, and that echoing
Yeah, it
truth
was.
play was nuts.
Yeah, the echoing truth play was awesome. Like that basically, that bought him enough time to win the game.
Try this and tell me it's not buttering.
No, it just fell apart. No, thank you.
That's a fucking cookie. What do you think?
I don't want
Put
this
in
many
your mouth.
cookies.
Put it in your mouth.
I don't.
It's a meter of cookies.
I'm
Greg.
gonna say it. I think cookies are overrated.
I mean,
I'm gonna throw that out there. I'm gonna get some more heat in the chat.
I mean, I kind of agree.
Of desserts, cookies aren't that high up there for me. I think ice cream is number 1.
For desserts,
Yeah.
fudge.
Fudge?
Everybody remembers Fudge Pocket from Monday.
Yeah, I remember it. I'm remembering it fondly.
Fudge Pocket. You just wanted to get in my Fudge Pocket, Greg. That's
Number
all that
1
matters.
dessert is ice cream. It's
Fudge.
not particularly close in my mind.
Hey, can you?
I'm leaving.
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
Oh, I don't know. All right, so both players. Look at their 7.
Yeah. So I lent my blue-red Delver deck to Harrison. He's never played Legacy before, and he's 2-0.
I mean, that's what seems to be the flavor of the. I mean, that's what you do. You go to a Legacy tournament.
You borrow
You
blue-red
go to a
Delver,
Delver,
and-
never played before,
and you never lose.
and you go. You just win.
Yeah.
Yep.
Granted, Harrison has played a lot of Delver in his life, but it's been in Standard and Modern.
Sure. Yep. All right. So I got another fudge. We got another fudge.
Yeah.
Gibbons got a fudge pocket. Apple got a brownie pocket. And Kenji, that's just the way the cookie crumbles, apparently. Oh goodness. Gracious great balls of fire. So all right, yeah, neither player is drawn for the turn, right?
Yeah.
Or are they both mulliganing? I'm gonna go with a strong maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe JB. Hand you J.
Yeah.
Wavy J.
No thanks.
Everybody knows about a wavy J.
All right, game 3. Nathan's on the play.
Well, I feel good that we have 3 big streamers ahead of us.
Yeah.
So we've got Magic, we've got Newmont, and Hyumph.
Humph.
Or
Humph.
So we're 4 on Magic right on the. I'm okay with that.
Well,
Thank you guys for getting us to number 4.
Yeah. Obviously, replays of the World Championships are going to cut in. But this is the one day of the World
Oh, yeah, which
Championship
was-
that's off.
Yeah, that's why I was very happy.
Yeah. Granted, I mean, it's
It doesn't
it's
start until what,
replays, so it's not live ever.
Well,
Otherwise, there would be no point for us doing this.
oh, I'm knowing.
Yeah.
Told you. I thought they drew their 7. Fuck you, Greg.
Oh. Sorry.
No, fuck me there.
That looks like a bad hand from Kyle. Also a bad hand from Nathan, apparently.
Mm.
Nathan has no way to get cards in his graveyard other than slow dredging.
Oh, wow, that's not a good hand from Greg. I guess it's 3 mana.
From Kyle, I mean?
Or for Kyle, yeah.
Is it 3 mana?
Yeah, it's Lotus Petal, 2 lands.
Force, show and tell?
Yep.
That's not. I mean.
Wait, is that 6 cards? So, show and
Spell,
tell,
land,
land,
force.
force, show and tell. Yeah.
I think you have to keep that.
For Kyle?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I agree.
It's like, it's not ideal, of course, but it's better than going to 5. One of the nice things about Dredge, though.
Epoa, don't shoot us down. All right?
Yeah.
It's an achievement, and I'll take it.
Mm-hmm.
We actually have less than 10%. We have 10% of, like, Hyumphs.
Yeah.
But we're not gonna
Yeah.
we're not gonna talk about that. So is Nathan keeping here? We got an LED and dredgers. I think you have to keep it, right?
Yeah. That's one of the. Ooh. Very aggressive.
Oh, Kyle going down to 19.
Very aggressive.
Well, now Kyle just sits there.
Yeah.
And Nathan's been.
That's a great play from
Yeah,
Kyle.
and Nathan.
You have to take weird lines like this against Dredge, especially when they mull a lot.
Yeah, and the thing is that Nathan won't get to do anything. He
Yeah.
can't even pitch anything yet because he
He
molds so much.
He would have had to draw a red source to cast the
Faithless Looting. Yeah.
But here, I mean, all Kyle needs to do is draw something to put in play off of the show and tell we believe to be in his hand.
Does he have? Were those the 2 fetches yet? No. So he's drawn a 3rd fetch.
Yeah.
So
We don't know all of his draw steps.
Yeah.
End of turn, he's cracking. I wonder if he has a cantrip, or if he's just trying to thin his deck to try to hit a creature.
I think that's fine. I mean, like
it's
Nathan.
okay.
Well, Nathan's not putting you under any pressure.
I can see cracking 1, but like, what if you
Yeah.
draw Brainstorm?
He's still got another fetch in hand.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. I think it's fine.
It's all right.
Do you guys have anybody that plays Painter who comes to see these? Yeah.
People have played Painter
Jason,
at certain points.
Well, Jason was talking about playing Doomsday.
Yeah. Also,
but-
Jason plays weird versions of Painter that are not,
Yeah.
the norm.
So.
He usually plays like Grixis Painter or something a little off the wall.
But yeah, so we have. Nathan's
Still-
getting close. He's at 7 now. He is at 7.
Yeah. So next turn he can start.
He can actually start doing something.
Well, he can put something in the graveyard.
Yeah.
For sure.
Start doing something.
Yeah.
Unless he rips a land.
Kyle doesn't have
Nope.
anything either, except he has the 2 remaining Force of Wills in his hand.
God,
So the first spell that Nathan plays, Kyle can do something about it.
that's ridiculous.
That's a Pyroclasm. That's not an Emrakul.
Yeah, let's see.
All right, first dredge of the game for Nathan. What does it hit? Narcomoeba.
And an Icarid.
2 Icarids.
Is it 2 Icarids?
Yes.
Well, that good. Then he can remove
Well-
one to the other.
If he wants to. It's not great.
God, yeah, this is
Yeah,
rough.
Nathan really needed to draw a land.
Or draw a land or hit another dredger.
Hmm
If he had hit like a Golgari Grave Troll, that would have been
That's another land for Kyle. He also has
Spell Pierce now. All right, so Nathan's not going to draw any. Like, he's not going to play any more spells. Like this.
Well, he's
game.
not going to resolve any.
Yeah, or
He's gonna play
He's
stuff.
going to play stuff, sure.
It's not going to
But-
resolve.
So, like, I think at this point, maybe do you just start pitch? You just pitch like every turn. I mean, like that's the safest line of play, right?
Eh.
I have no idea what Greg's playing. We're talking about.
Greg?
Greg doesn't know. You
Playing what?
Painter decks and stuff.
I've played against Painter decks.
I'll play your mom's Painter deck.
Okay.
Ooh, that's finger painting.
Okay.
All right, stinkweed in the yard for Dredge. There's some hand waving by somebody not in the. Is that Chuck maybe?
Where?
I don't even know. There's somebody waving their hand in front of the camera.
Probably.
All
Alright, got another
okay.
dredge.
There's another dredger.
There's
okay.
a therapy.
Couple dredgers, it looks like.
No bridges.
So do you swing and blind therapy, or do you wait for a bridge to get in
Huh.
the yard?
It's hard to say. Nathan,
No, it's not.
Nathan
You say
has,
therapy,
well,
or you say
Nathan's gonna be able
waits.
to discard a bridge at the end of this turn.
Oh, okay. So Nathan forgot to discard at cleanup. Okay, I didn't.
Oh,
So there was a judge call.
Gotcha.
I didn't.
all right.
I didn't
Nathan
realize
just
it
moved to
passed.
discard. He just
Okay.
pitched Stinkweed instead of
And
pitching the
Nathan
bridge.
didn't swing with an Archimedes.
Yeah, that's odd. Maybe he wants to. I don't even know. All right, brainstorm. Kyle trying to hit a creature.
Did
Finally,
you hit something?
looks like 3 land.
Yep.
Land, pedal.
Pedal. Yep. Land pedal.
Well, at least he has a fetch to shuffle
Yeah,
away
shuffle
some
this.
direct.
Shuffle that shaft.
Yeah, he doesn't want all these lands. I mean, he has
Oh.
he also all this counter magic because so Nathan's not gonna be able to do anything particularly broken.
So apparently this was Wilson's deck that he played, and it was a Grixis Painter deck, and now
Okay.
he's just stroking his own dick.
Okay.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. That's literally what he's doing. Because Pat Runkin is Wilson.
Is he?
Yeah. How'd you not know that?
Wilson what?
Wilson Hunter.
Uh,
Did well in an invitational once and thinks he's a big
okay.
big shot. He's like, I top 8 at an invitational, guys. I'm the
Ah.
best there is.
It was pretty cool.
Trolling the troll.
Are you O2?
I am on.
All right, so he played Hickory's getting rid of a thug. I don't know if I like.
He needs to get it. He needs to get.
I guess he's still got a stinkweed imp, so that's
He
fine.
has no
But-
bridges.
No, he doesn't have a bridge. Which,
Kyle has been getting somewhat unlucky in that he has not hit at all.
Yeah.
But if these Icarids keep coming back and hitting him for Severin every turn, he might just die.
But he's not going to be able to.
Why?
Um,
He doesn't have enough black creatures.
no,
in
he
the
doesn't have
graveyard
enough
to
black creatures. Yeah,
remove?
like he can bring back one of them next turn if he wants to.
Well, he might be able to discard and dredge again, right? He
Yeah,
probably has
okay,
8
he should
cards
be
in
able to
hand.
discard. Right.
Okay, so he's not getting value
Ooh.
out of this therapy, but he's
He's-
still going for it.
He's probably going to therapy himself,
I think, maybe.
which is risky.
All right, so Kyle should see who he's targeting, and then he's
Spell
confirming
pierce.
who he's targeting. Then he's spell.
So it looks like it was targeting Kyle.
Yeah.
But spell piercing going to
Kyle
come
needs to
shut that off.
protect that show and tell.
All right, so cleanup's happening.
Yep.
All right.
So Dredge 5 next
Okay.
turn. All right, can Kyle hit a Grizzlebrand or number 2?
top. Nope, that's a city.
That's
Traders.
another land.
So
This has been a lot of land for Kyle.
God, this is unfortunate for Kyle.
It's very unlikely.
And
I mean, if
let's-
he
and,
can draw Grizzlebrand at any point, he probably just wins on the spot.
and that missed Narcomoeba attack, would that have? Does that change the clock in any way?
I don't think so,
Okay.
because next turn he's probably attacking for 7, maybe attacking for 7.
Caesar. I don't think it's a miserable game. This is kind of interesting.
It's weird for
It's
sure.
bad for Kyle. Because Kyle's just been like.
When you play a 2-card combo, sometimes you whiff.
Yeah.
It's interesting. Kyle chose not to Pyroclasm that turn. I guess there's not really a reason.
Yeah. Is he? And Nathan didn't dredge this turn.
So he just exiled. He's just trying
Two
to
sting
kill. He's just trying to kill him.
Okay, so he is dredging. Sorry, I missed that. There was
He
a
did manage to bring back
dark
2
area
Icarids.
troll.
He managed to bring back 2 Icarids.
But there's somebody in there, is what I'm asking.
Yeah, someone's
Oh,
in
okay. All right.
All right, so is that a Sire of Insanity?
It is.
Okay.
That will not be hitting play this game.
No. All right. All right, so swing in here for. Let's see if there's another Echoing Truth. Oh,
Nope.
I was really hoping so. That
That would have helped a lot.
That made me happy.
Really, I mean, at this point, Kyle needs to hit. Is he at 7?
Ooh.
Is Kyle only at 7?
Oh no, he's at 3.
He attacked for 7.
Yeah. I don't pretend to know what I'm doing.
So really, Kyle needs exactly Grizzlebrand here.
And so he can remove Sire of Insanity. So he can get how many?
He has 3 Icarids.
He can only get 2 Icarids out next turn. Yeah, which should still be good because, but
If Kyle draws Grizzlebrand, he's fine.
yeah, he has to draw Grizzlebrand. Oh, sweet God! All right, geez, Kyle, get it together, bro. I don't even know.
Kyle should probably draw better. That's what I'm taking away from this match.
Are you all right? Are you having sex with the box of cookies, or is that you have a meter long dick? All right, meter long dick.
Yeah.
Done.
He's
Done.
having sex using.
All right. Oh, okay. Grizzlebrand has a meter long. That
He
makes
probably
sense.
does.
That one almost seems small though.
I don't know what his
Like
art is.
Grizzlebrand is like.
Yeah.
I would hope it'd be that color. I hope it'd be Christmas colored.
It'd be like that color.
Like bright pink.
Grizzlebrand's black.
Oh God. All right. Side chats. Sorry guys.
All right.
So did he get
Kyle
that?
did not hit.
All right.
He was not close to hitting either.
Wow. All right. So do
Maybe
we,
maybe he boarded them all out. All right. Yeah. He needed to find exactly.
he boarded all of his Grizzlebrands out.
Yeah.
I like it.
That was unlucky.
Yeah. All right. Do we want to see if there's another match going on
Yeah,
still?
I'll go.
Oh, you're gonna go. All right.
Yeah.
So,
How are you?
in the interim, we'll kick this back. So that was fun, and by fun I mean long and not necessarily entertaining.
It's very
But yeah, good guy. Good. What, you guys want to see Delver? Well, I know we had a request for Maverick, as well as Glacier. So, and those two things kind of go hand in hand. We've got 2 people on Blue Red Delver, it looks like. Yeah. All right, cool. We want to see Naya? We don't have any Naya. All right. Beer and lube for round 3. Good. No, I think all the Maverick iterations are junk tonight. I think. Yeah, because there's a Siege Rhino. We've got like Siege Rhino Maverick, and then we've got Tip Mav, which is Titanium Maverick. Yeah. So.
Got round 3.
Oh, going around 3?
Yep. Everyone was done.
Oh, all right. So we're gonna kick that back. Who's going around? Who'd you put on camera?
I put on Greg Pino on Maverick.
Is he
and-
undefeated?
Yeah.
Okay.
There were 4 2-0s. So he's playing against Harrison Fang, who's Blue Red Delver.
All right. So we got Delver and Maverick coming up. Oh, we never updated their things. Oops. Whoopsie daisy.
Well, these guys are 2-0.
These. All right. Cool.
The other 2-0s are Nathan Borgo on Dredge and Ned. Ned's playing Grixis Delver.
He's on Grixis Delver, not Bug.
That's what I was told.
What?
I didn't want to put Dredge on again immediately, so I put
No. Yeah. No.
Maverick on.
And round 4 we'll do a flavor match because we'll have seen all the top players. So.
Right. I think this matchup favors Maverick.
Over Blue Red Delver.
Yeah, especially because I know that Pino put some Siege Rhinos in his deck.
Yeah. He's got what, 2 Siege Rhinos, right?
That's what he told me.
I want to see Titmav. All right, I'm just putting that out there.
Glacier is 1-1. If he gets to 2-1, we could probably feature him in round 4.
All right. So and then we got some 2
All
Mavericks.
Have fun.
Did I give you my pen?
All right, there we go.
No, but use that.
All right, cool.
All right, it's green.
Sweet. Oh,
Someone
sweet
just fucked
God.
our camera.
All right, I'm gonna go out and try to fix that.
Yeah. Someone-
Taco Bell, thank you for following.
Do you think that was? Do you think the clock started? Could you tell me?
Yeah, go ahead and start it.
All right. All right. Round 3. It started. Who do we got? We got Greg Pino on the right. Someone bumped into our camera, so Mark went out to fix it. Earthquake! Harrison might have the coolest name ever.
Is that manageable?
We can see all of the bottom blue stripe. I don't know if you want
All
to
right, so you just gotta move it up.
Yeah, just straight up. Use the old names.
How was that?
Worse.
Worse?
You went the other way. Alright, players shuffling up and getting ready for round 3 here. I believe that this matchup pretty heavily favors Pino on Maverick, but the thing about this blue-red Delver deck is its good draws can
Alright,
kind
how about
of just beat anyone. It's back to where it was.
God.
Someone in the chat is chiming in that they want me to write Tip Mav. I'll consider it when Mark comes back. He's having fun trying to fix the camera. It's kind of making it worse. Oh, that was it's getting a little bit better. And yes, tit is for Titania from Commander 2014. Indeed, it's good enough, I guess. I don't know. All right, good starts. Good starts from both players here. Harrison with his Delver trigger flips to Forked Bolt. I imagine that is going to be cast this turn. Oh my God, Mark is making an earthquake. Chain Lightning. Harrison saving his Forked Bolt, trying to get better value for it. That might be a little greedy.
Oh, Jesus.
Mark is having a hell of a time trying to fix this camera. Almost there. Alright, that's an attack for 3. Pinot dropping to 17. That is a Swords to Plowshares on that Delver of Secrets. So good recovery. And then a Wasteland takes out Harrison's red source.
I don't know what they did when they hit that camera, but they fucked it.
Both players have played 4 cards this game, and they each have 1 permanent. Now we see a probe, and we see a pretty bad hand from Pinot, frankly.
Nah, Wasteland.
I mean, if Harrison has a fetch that can get basic mountain,
Nope.
the Wasteland's going to look pretty bad.
Wasteland it.
But it looks like Harrison does not have another land. It looks like he just has island.
He does have a daze, though, so will he play around daze?
Well,
With that knight.
I mean, Pinot doesn't... Yeah, I mean, maybe he will. Right now, it looks like he might have drawn a spell to cast.
And Ben Sanford did not show up tonight. Yeah, Ken, I agree. Game lost to whoever fucked the camera up.
Yeah,
Hopefully
I don't know
soon.
who it was.
Beginning of the year, we won't have this issue, which will
Yeah.
make me a lot happier.
Oof. Looks like Harrison drew a Treasure Cruise, but he only has 5 cards in the graveyard.
Yeah. So he's going to have to get 2 more. Do you think he's...
Harrison really got screwed by that Wasteland this game.
Okay.
This is a Knight of the Reliquary. And
We already saw their
Harrison
days.
does not have days.
Oh.
Wow.
Wow.
That is a 4/4 Knight. It cannot be bolted.
And
And that is a pass of the turn.
Is it just a 4/4? Okay, it is. All right.
Harrison can't play any of his spells.
Wow, this
Yep.
is rough.
It is.
It's about to be a 5/5 night.
It could be at any time. That is a Thalia.
Ooh.
This looks like Harrison is dead.
Ooh, boy.
This matchup is not great for Harrison, but getting cut off of mana so quickly was not ideal.
No, not at all.
Yeah. I mean, if he was able... His start was great, but that Wasteland just really screwed this draw.
One, thank you for following. Also, I fucked up chat. I done fucked it up.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Let me,
There's the red mana. That's going to get a basic mountain, I presume.
Alright, just so we can kind of keep an eye on what they're saying. Okay, cool. Alright,
Cool.
chat's back.
Okay, good.
Yay! Chat back.
Chat back.
Chat backity. Chat backity back, cat.
Did you log the attack for 5 last turn?
I did not. So is it only 5 right now? 18?
I think 17 because Harrison also fetched.
Okay.
This is
Done.
so. This is Harrison's turn.
Alright, sweet. Alright. Sleep Sort, thank you for following. Appreciate it. So that was a Fork Bolt,
Targeting
Thalia,
Thalia.
and Dryad Arbor.
The problem is this knight is just too
Absolutely.
big.
He's a 6/6 now?
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, 6/6.
Looks like 6. Yeah. What is that card?
What is what card?
That card.
Green Sun Zenith.
Okay, good.
Yep. Green Sun, that got countered off the days.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm Mark Bueller and Greg Miller.
What's up?
I like it. I like it. Rashad Schaefer.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
All right, that's a treasure cruise. The problem that I see is that Harrison would need like 2 bolts to kill the knight, and actually that doesn't even kill knight because then Pino just wastelands his own
his own land and then
to get it out of range, and then Harrison dies.
Yeah. Ugh. Yeah, this is rough.
Yeah, this is very rough for Harrison.
So Harrison with another fetch, which I'm sure he'll be able to. He can just go get another island. I have to imagine. I mean, it's your deck, so
Yeah, there are 2 basic islands and 1 basic mountain. I don't play this deck very often. I haven't actually played it in a tournament yet, but so I just lent Harrison the 75.
So with this, Harrison goes down to 10 with that fetch. Do you like that? Because if Pino can get knight up to 10, and if he rips another wasteland, or if he rips wasteland, then Pino gets knight up to 10.
Yeah.
Oh,
jeez. All right. We got to keep closer track of that. There was a Delver that was exiled, the Treasure Cruise that was supposed to be exiled.
all right. Well, I'll just get him to remove
Swords. Well, it already got removed to Cruise.
Well, he just needs to tap 1 more mana.
He didn't cruise this turn. Did he?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he did.
Yep.
Well,
Hey, Harrison.
too late. This game's over anyway. They're trying to back it up, but I don't think that's going to work. Sorry, chat, that we did not notice this sooner. That's unfortunate. I think some of this might come from this being Harrison's first Legacy tournament. He's not exactly used to playing with the card Swords to Plowshares. Pino, I wonder what he's saying at this point. Gibbous asks, how many DR in my list? What is DR? Yeah, Apo is right. You can't back this up. The turn was passed. The cards were drawn. I don't really know what they were trying to get out of this. Oh, Dread Return? Oh, someone else's deck. Yeah, Apo is right. Well, they're trying to do the best that they can with this judge call to back it up. Pino hasn't done anything on his turn. We shall see if they can do anything to fix this. So they're showing that he's tapping the extra mana for the cruise. Yeah, we can see that they're trying to fix it.
They're sorting it out. Side note though, somebody got French fries and I fucking want them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
someone in the chat says game loss, but
it's not gonna be a game loss.
yeah, this is
If
this
anything,
is
they'll
very low REL. So.
yeah. So right now Steven's trying to figure out everything. We might see Chuck get pulled over. So Greg, what do you play?
Saniac asks me what I'm playing. I play Death and Taxes.
Yeah.
It's great.
Nobody wants to know what I play.
Nope, because you have told us all too much about Mud.
Apparently, Snacka 1 does not know what I play. And I play Mud.
Mark plays Mud.
It's a great deck.
It's a okay deck.
Chalice in 1 does good things
Yep,
against most of the field.
that one card.
Yep.
Just draw
So,
that card.
Honestly, I just say you just rewind it, put the bolt. I think
Alright,
he's all right. So
just
he's good.
conceding.
Yeah, because I mean, Peanut was just like, I'm gonna
He's
swing
just
for
gonna
8.
kill him anyway.
Yeah. He's like, I'm gonna swing for 8 this turn because Peanut was gonna just hit his own
Yep.
land.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I think Harrison is probably I don't know what Pino was saying during that exchange, but
Pino was just like, it's not a big deal, but he was like, it's not a big deal. He's like, I'm gonna win anyway, basically.
yeah, and these guys know each other. They're both good, competent players. Harrison just showing a little inexperience with specifically legacy cards.
Or modern as well. I mean, he's primarily a standard player, right?
Primarily, he's played a good amount of modern.
Well, Path to Exile is a common card in modern.
Sure.
Right?
I mean, he's specifically like a PTQ player.
Yeah, I mean, this is, which is a, goes back to a story
Yeah.
where back in Standard, where I pathed Swans of Bernargle, alright?
Okay.
And basically he was playing Loam, or not Loam, Seismic Assault, and he was able to get the Swans back in play, and I ended up losing when I should have won. So from then on, I have, I don't even like when people's graveyards are like one way and then their exiled stuff's touching, because I was so chafed and sour about that. It was a really intense match. If Pat Runkin was still in chat,
Yeah.
he would know it. There's a guy, Addison, that we played at the thing.
Didn't you say that you usually miss a chalice trigger once per tournament too?
Yeah, no, but not exile triggers. Fuck that. I hate it when people move their...
Yeah.
I hate it when people have their exiled and graveyard touching. I don't like it. I say, no, please separate those piles for me.
Sure.
Because there's too much sketchy shit that can happen, like,
Yeah.
for that. But Saturated Wombat, what's going on? What's going on? I don't know. That's good. Yeah, they both would get a warning at
Yeah.
a
But
competitive
the game
RL.
would move on.
So, but it doesn't matter. I mean, again, Greg basically demonstrated that, hey, I'm gonna win.
Yeah.
I'm gonna bend you over.
Harrison was
I'm
dead
gonna,
anyway.
I'm gonna take you around town.
That Wasteland basically blanked 3, I think, of Harrison's turns, which is
Yeah. Which is
not
good.
what Delver wants to happen to them.
No.
They want to make the most of all of their turns.
No. But all right. Zombardment is not present today. He had to stay home and do laundry and clean his room.
Yeah.
So
This is a 26-year-old grown-up.
yes.
Had to stay home, do laundry, and clean his room.
Yep.
Because he's just filthy.
Yeah, he's pretty bad. That whole house is pretty bad, though.
Yeah, they should
Yeah.
probably clean it.
Yeah.
Or just move out.
Just leave it there. Just say, fuck it.
Yeah.
We don't need a deposit back.
Yeah, keep the security deposit. That's cool.
Oh,
All right,
God.
game 2. Delver on the play. Harrison considering his hand.
Oh.
I see a basic island. I wonder if he can find a basic mountain as
How
well.
about I consider your
Turn
island?
1 Ponder. Not exactly what Blue-Ray Delver wants ideally.
Yeah.
And an instant shuffle. This might be Harrison looking for a red source, or it could be looking for a threat.
I don't even know. But it should be good.
Are we down?
What?
Is our stream down?
It shouldn't be. Guys, are you seeing this?
I don't see us on here.
Scroll all the way down. Maybe we lost a lot of viewers.
Oh,
I don't know. I'll pop.
unless this is just wrong.
Yeah, I don't even know.
I'm not sure.
Here, let me look at my phone. What's going on in the match?
So 2 basic islands
is
from
that?
Harrison.
Wow, how
That
did
is
the
a thought,
clear
yeah.
get so bad?
This is a hard cast days.
Yep. All
I
right.
think Harrison might be missing a red source.
Ooh, really? God, Harrison has not had the good fortune of having mana that's playable.
Alright, there it is.
All right.
Unfortunately, it was not something that could fetch basic mountain.
What's going on with the glare right now? I don't even know. Like, look at that. The paper still looks a little crazy, too.
Yeah.
Something's going on with this camera. But it'll be all right. Soon everything will be better.
Weird.
Have some better equipment.
Yeah.
Some better beer. Yeah, we're right there. We're at 87.
Alright, sorry.
Oh, wait, are we still... We're still 4th. But we have more than 10% of what Hyumph has.
Humph.
Hyumph.
Houmph.
Hyumph. There's an H,
Yeah.
and there's an I.
He pronounces it Houmph.
I don't give a shit what he pronounces it.
That's what it's supposed to be in the
Home? All right.
All right, that
like,
was
like this. Here, Greg.
No,
Half
thank
on
you.
this cookie.
No,
Half.
you can honk it.
Half.
All
All
right,
right, so young Peasy followed by a ponder.
yeah.
Gonna get a
so-
token and shuffling off the ponder.
Yeah.
Well,
All right. So Harrison drawing in the dark.
Yeah.
I wonder if Pino is going to be able to go after Harrison's red source.
Yeah, but if he does,
might-
does it do that much now? I mean, young
Depends.
Peasy's already in play.
Well, it depends if Harrison has a whole bunch of red cards in his hand, which it
Yeah.
kind of looks like he does. I think Harrison might only have red cards in his hand, actually.
Don't drink and cast, and don't drink and draft. What? False. Always do it. I'll have a drink and cast at some point soon.
As long as your expectations are kept low. That's
They're
fine.
tuning into this stream. The expectations should be low.
Yeah. I find it hard to drink and play Magic. Unless I'm playing Storm, and then it's just funny.
I don't think I've ever gone to a pre-release sober.
I like, well, no. I only drank at one pre-release ever.
So here's
It did
another
not go well.
Thalia. So if he
Yep.
gets this Thalia out and Wastelands at Red Source,
Yep.
that's going to be real big.
I imagine that is exactly what he's going to do. I mean, if Harrison can draw red mana, then he's fine.
Yeah, that's a lot better, but I don't know.
That is red mana.
All right. But
That was huge.
as you can see, though, he's down to 18, and Greg hasn't even had to do anything.
Yeah, well,
Hashtag fetchline suck.
I believe that
Get it trended.
Pino is
Get it
about
trending.
to take 3 damage.
Yeah, probably. This is seemingly going much more in Harrison's.
Well, the problem is, like, if Pino just has another Wasteland, it's going to be really good.
Ooh.
Attack for 3.
Yeah.
Pino down to 16.
It's rough. That's rough.
Harrison really needs to draw a Treasure Cruise.
Okay.
I believe he already has 7 cards in his graveyard. If not, or if it's not, it's 6. Another Thalia.
Yeah.
I think Harrison's hand is just more fire, though.
Greg was on the mono Thalia draw. Does he have a 4th one in hand?
Paying 2 mana for Electricity. Trigger. Does he have a 4th in his hand?
I don't know.
That
So
would be good. The 4 damage, yeah.
Alright. I thought I saw he's got a white creature. Okay, Stoneforge is what I saw.
Sure.
Okay.
It looks like Harrison just has Electricity. He doesn't have another... Huh.
Okay.
See, this is why he probably shouldn't have used Chain Lightning that first turn. He probably should have used Electricity to kill the first Thalia. You know, like, Electricity is not that great against Maverick.
Okay.
He probably should have saved the Chain Lightning for something with more than 1 toughness. I would imagine. Oh, I think he has Lightning Bolt in hand, so it's fine.
Okay.
It's fine.
All right.
Still, Electricity is one of the worst ones.
But Harrison is now effectively lightning bolted himself. All right?
Okay.
So again, fetch lands just not good.
Probably not that good.
No, exactly. Fetch lands are bad.
Yeah, if a game has ever demonstrated that fetch lands aren't good, it's probably this one.
Yes. Fetch lands.
The one that the deck that's played more of them is winning.
Hashtag fetch lands suck.
Yeah.
All
All right.
Moving on.
Lightning Bolt, triggering Prowess, triggering Young Pyromancer. This is an attack for 7.
Yeah. All right.
Pino down to 5. This is the point in the game where Delver wants to be.
Yeah, Pino. What is Pino's out here?
I
Wrath of
believe
God.
that he does not have one.
All right. Well, he gets a basic mountain.
He does.
Does that?
That path is a little late.
Oh, jeez, 2 paths.
All right, so the second one is not going to be able to get a basic land out of the deck.
So he had to have been holding those for a while.
Why?
Oh, but he was tapped out
He was
last
playing a
turn.
creature
Okay.
every
Yeah, he was
turn.
playing a creature. Okay.
He just didn't
Okay.
have third land for a while. He was
Yeah.
hoping that Wasteland was going to do more than it did.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, Harrison double checking that there isn't a 4th basic in the deck, and there is not.
Yeah.
Currently, he has 5 of the 6 mana producing lands in play, barring any Urborgs.
Yeah. All right. So that's. Let's see.
Cuts. Alright, this should be a near lethal attack. I believe that was a ponder.
I mean, you put Greg down to 1.
Yeah.
Unless you find a Swift
Any
Spear.
fire or Swift
Oh,
Spear.
there you
yeah.
go.
Harrison instantly showing the bolt.
Ekabidiboo. Ekabidiboo.
So that draw worked out pretty well for Harrison. He killed 3
Yeah.
Thalias and a Stoneforge Mystic.
Okay. Don't worry about the what.
I don't know.
Don't worry about the. I'll worry about your beer.
Alright.
I don't worry. I don't know what I'm worried about.
Okie dokie.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. If you only ran 4 basics for the paths, I agree. Run it. Run it. Run 4. Run 4 basics.
Well, most people have cut the second basic island and are only running 2 basics. So
I like it. I like it.
I have 2 of those beta islands though, and they look so pretty, so I want to use both. And I also don't have a 4th volcanic, so there's that. At least I have 3.
Go get another one.
Nope.
You didn't buy them when you.
The next dual land I will get is Tundra,
For what?
so I can play blue, white, red decks.
For what?
Maybe Jeskai.
Why would you want to play blue, white, red decks?
They're
Seems
sweet.
bad.
They're sweet.
No.
I don't know.
No. No. White decks are bad.
Mm-hmm.
That's what you gotta understand.
Well, I know that's not true.
When a man loves a taco.
I don't know where that's going.
that statement could go a lot
Game
of different
3.
places. Oh,
Game
oh,
number 3.
very
Pino
fair.
on the play. What is this, Mom?
All right, there we go. Going down to 19.
I
to play
wonder
that
if Harrison. So we saw a daze in game 2 out of Harrison. I wonder if he has force of will this time around. All right, there's
what?
the basic mountain. That's pretty valuable. You know, like
Yeah.
cutting Harrison off of colors is how Pino was trying to attack both game 1 and 2.
Do you think? I wonder if he's still gonna follow that plan though, of trying to do mana denial, because. Ooh. So Cradle is his second land with no creatures in play. I think he was really, really hoping that Mom lived.
Cradle? Oh yeah, he needed it too.
Yeah.
But Harrison doesn't have a threat
So.
unless he's just passing and hoping to.
Okay, no, Greg does have a fetch. Okay.
Okay.
So.
Maybe, I guess he. Well, I mean, Cradle still isn't tapping for lands. Or
Well, he
maybe,
fetches for Dryad Arbor,
I suppose.
and then. Oh,
I mean, if he like plays like a Thalia off of that,
sure.
Harrison could forked bolt both creatures.
Yeah, I mean, I'd be more worried about days, I think.
Sure. He also
Um,
has a daze.
So.
Stoneforge?
Yeah,
Yep,
there we
Daze is
go.
gonna get it because
Yeah.
the Cradle does not tap for mana yet. The Stoneforge is not in play. That was quite good for Harrison. Interesting that he's leaving in Daze and not Force of Will. Maybe he left in Force as well. I don't know.
Because he's on the draw, so yeah, I guess it seems it's a little.
The problem though is that Harrison doesn't have a threat.
Harrison's been drawing a lot of his basics, which has been.
There's only 3 in the deck.
No, I know that's what I'm saying. Yeah, like each game he has had multiple basics. So Harrison's just got to have like a super reactive hand that he's not doing anything with.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a
I
Scoos.
think he has a Brainstorm. Scoos is
Is
good.
there a Treasure Cruise in his hand? I think maybe.
Scoos is quite good here. I wonder if Pino
Yeah.
has another land. This is probably not. Alright, so Pino's passing the turn. Huh, and Harrison just draws. He really needs a bolt. Yep. He needs that. Alright, eating a card just to make
Okay.
Cruise less of a thing.
All right, and there's a
There's
Delver,
a
to
Delver,
throw
finally.
one up.
And there's a fetch in case Harrison doesn't like
Is this-
what he sees.
Is that a Scrub Ranger?
I see a Swords to Plowshares. I see a Siege right now.
There is a Siege right now in hand.
He
I
just
do.
has to be able to cast it.
Yes.
If he does, though, he's probably going to win the game.
There's a. So Scrub Ranger gives him. That ends up giving him all his colors. So Harrison needs to. Which is still good because it's still pro blue. But he really needs this to live.
Right.
Well, is it? It is pro blue, right?
Yes,
It's
it
flying
is.
pro blue.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's not pro red, though.
Okay.
But it can, what? It can bounce? What can it bounce? For what?
Bounces a
Right.
land?
Delver did not hit.
I don't know. So Delver doesn't hit. So
That's
that's
a Swift Spear, though, the truth. That's okay.
so. If Harrison does anything, I think we see Path. I think we see Greg Path his own.
There's
Or-
swords on.
Okay, so
Swift Spear.
swords. Okay.
Pretty good.
All right, so he's just gonna gain 1 life.
The way this game is going, it definitely favors Pino.
Yeah. So
Harrison needed threats way earlier. in
Pino
the
still
game.
needs a land.
This is true because he only has 2 mana. Well, 3
Yeah.
mana at the moment. He also
Or to
doesn't have-
or to play a couple creatures and have those live.
Right.
The chat's been super interested in Storm all night. So it's a 2-1, right?
No, it's a 1/1.
Is it 1-1? Okay. Harrison back down to 20.
Tapping a mana.
Unless we missed a fetch land. Yeah,
Alright.
it's still in play.
Scrib Ranger bouncing the Savannah to untap and then replaying Neither Reliquary with
which-
land untapped.
Which is a 4-4?
Yeah. Harrison's going to
Brainstorm
brainstorm in
and
response.
Hey, Jinx poke pinch, you owe me a Coke.
Yeah, something like that.
Bitch.
Alright. Well, Harrison found a young Pyromancer, which it
Alright.
helps.
Yeah.
It helps.
Yeah, alright.
So he can set up the Delver flip. Maybe he can put enough points of burn into his hand that he can kill the knight. It's possible.
Maybe?
He can maybe also force the Scrib Ranger to.
Crazy?
Hmm.
Wait,
curious.
call me maybe.
So
Wait.
right now it's a 5/5, right? There's 2 lands.
Yeah, which makes it a 4-4.
Oh, right,
Because it's a
right,
2-2.
right. Sorry.
Come on, Greg.
Sorry. All right, Delver flips to Cruise. That's good.
Yeah, and Jeffrey K, we had Elves on first round, just for you.
Looks like he has Forked Bolt and Lightning Bolt.
Yeah.
The Knight is not active, right?
No,
So,
Knight's not
yeah.
active yet.
So Harrison just fetches Volcanic Island. He bolts Neither Reliquary, and then he Forked Bolts to finish off the Knight and kill the Scrib Ranger, right? He splits up the damage.
Yeah.
That seems good, right?
Yeah.
I could be wrong,
Ugh.
but
That's a little rough.
I
Yeah.
think that works. Yeah.
Ugh. Alright.
He has to do this now before the Knight gets active. It's going to get way out of range. I mean, Pino has a mana up. I don't know what he can do to mess with this.
I don't know. So there's the.
Yeah, there's the bolt to finish off the Knight.
Yeah. Ugh. Ugh.
I think also Harrison has a. Oh, did he play the fetch this turn?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, all we have out of Pino is a Sylvan Library. That's not good. Because Harrison is going to be able to play Young Pyromancer and Treasure Cruise this turn if he wants.
No, that's bad. That's generally a bad play, right?
Harrison is. I don't know how Pino gets out of this now.
Draws really well.
Yeah. The double burn turn was just too good for Harrison.
Yeah, it was pretty good. And Harrison just continuously putting more cards in his yard. So
That Forked Bolt was nuts.
it was. Off the top, flip Delver. Swing it a swing! Swing it a swing swing.
I mean, it killed the Scrib Ranger and effectively the Knight of the Reliquary.
Yeah.
So this is going to be Young Pyromancer, Monastery Swift Spear,
So
and then Treasure Cruise. Really? He has Swift Spear in hand. Is he?
maybe he's just looking for.
He's holding back. Maybe he wants to avoid like a sweeper, or maybe he wants to
Yeah.
hold up like a bolt if he draws it. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, a sweeper is like reasonable coming from Greg, just because.
I guess. I think I would have just played it. Like it would have to be a -2/-2 sweeper.
See, Greg just really needs to see some lands.
The problem with Library at this point, like the game's gone on long enough and he's at a low enough life total that
I mean,
he's probably not gonna be able to pay 4 life.
yeah, but I mean, a fetch land will still reset the top of it.
Yeah.
And he really needs to get Siege Rhino. If he gets Siege Rhino in play, that
That helps.
it helps a lot.
Harrison does have a daze now though.
Yeah. That's, that's a little rougher.
He got to draw 3 cards.
Right, I'm gonna-
And it looked like he drew 3 spells.
I'm gonna draw you 3 cards. How about that?
Blue Red Delver looking pretty good in this game.
Yeah.
Like, it did not have the best start, and it's still doing stuff.
Let's see.
And those basics are looking so hot.
Oh, are they?
They're
I
looking
don't know
so hot.
whose basics are those, Greg?
They're mine.
Yeah.
Something like what could get Harrison or what could get Pino out of this? Swords on Delver, that's good. But
if he goes Golgari Charm,
mm-hmm.
that gets
Let's
it out
make
of
sure
there.
that Harrison exiles this. Okay. So Harrison gained 3 life there.
Okay. Yeah, so Pino has a Siege Rhino in hand. And, what? The door's closed.
Yeah.
And, Steel, hello.
All right. Committing more to the board now is Harrison. And a Delver. All right.
All right,
Attacking
so
for 4. And I believe he has a Daze in his hand.
Okay.
He might also have an Electrickery? Yeah.
Yeah, look, okay. Are the they in the board? Electricity?
There are 2 Electrickeries in the board.
Electricity? Electricity?
Yeah.
Oh, God. Are those the most that those basics have been out in play, Greg?
On camera or in a tournament? Yes, to both of those. I've played a bunch of just casual test games with this deck, though, and I typically start fetching basics just because I like to look at them. I know that it's probably wrong in a lot of situations, but they just look awesome. So.
And good night, Ken. Thank you for tuning in. Appreciate it. So
this is going to be a Daze. This basically presents.
All right, so this
damage.
is what you do. All right, you say no, and you put them in play.
Yeah.
And then you tap the cradle for
Let's
the 1
see if
mana.
this Delver flips because I think that's lethal, right? 3, 4.
It's pretty close.
Yeah, that's it.
All right.
Wow. So Harrison gained a 3-0 in his first Legacy tournament.
Wow. So it's gonna be that. So let's go. Let's see, chat. We're gonna run through some decks. This is gonna be for fun because we've seen the 2 guys are gonna be undefeated.
We don't know the other.
But we've seen them on camera.
We haven't seen Ned. I think Ned just went in the bathroom. We can ask him.
Oh,
if
is
he
Ned
won or not.
undefeated?
He was 2-0. I don't know if he got to 3-0.
I don't
Because
know.
he played against Nathan Borgo this round.
Okay.
Who was on Dredge.
Hey Ned, did you win?
Yo.
Did you win?
No, I did not.
Oh,
You did not win. All right, so we've seen.
You play against Nathan,
The
right?
that I know of is going to be Nathan Burgo on Dredge.
Right.
Okay.
We already put him on camera once.
So, all right, guys.
We should put another match
Do we want Miracles, Storm, Blue Red Delver, Grixis Delver, Sneak and Show, Tit Maverick, Junk Maverick, Goblins, Elves? What do we want, guys?
The Malibu Realm hands.
What do we want?
You could you can go out there and see who's paired, Mark, if you want.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna do that.
Okay.
I'm just gonna ask them.
It's interesting
We're
playing
gonna
against
We don't know who's playing who.
Burgo on Dredge. I don't know if it's just the composition of his deck, but he's a much more aggressive Dredge player than like Kevin is.
Yeah.
Kevin, I feel, is much more conservative almost. It may just be their decks are built differently,
Sure.
but I feel like I see similar cards. I just feel like Nathan's much more aggressive.
Sure.
All right.
Yeah, we saw a game earlier where Nathan had a choice with a Cabal Therapy to he was playing against Sneak and Show, and it was basically the last turn of the game, just about, and Nathan had a choice with Therapy whether to do himself and get Icarids into his graveyard or go after his opponent and try to name one of the creatures he could put into play with a sneak attack that was already in play. And he wound up targeting himself and just putting the Icarids in the graveyard instead of trying to interact.
Yeah.
And they wound up fighting him.
And
Really?
guys, this storm is not. This is Burning Wish storm. So, all right, let's see. So there's a good chunk for.
We should probably try to put a 2-1 match on camera.
Yeah. So that might be.
People playing for spots in the money. You're playing Grixis,
All right.
Delver?
Yes, sir.
Okay, that's what we heard.
So we. All right. So we got Goblins, but I believe the Goblins player's hasn't won a game.
Okay. Can't say it's
I think it's his first time playing Legacy in a long time.
sure.
He was talking about how he was one of the first 30,000 people. We're gonna bring it back to the booth though.
That
Oh no!
I recently added a land to my deck.
Yeah, Greg.
Was
It's
it?
possible I should
was
have
it-
mulliganed aggressively, but like I felt fine there.
Yeah,
It's a
I mean,
good
he
matchup
just
for me.
he drew a lot of burn.
He
So-
left in all his counterspells, which he shouldn't.
So we
Yeah.
got
In that matchup, it's
The
only
daisies
good
are
if
weird.
I'm mana screwed,
Sure.
But you were.
and I was.
all right.
Yeah.
So we're
So it
gonna.
kind of, like, just randomly worked out for him.
I told him it
Alright,
was
Storm Riot.
after,
I
after
want
the
to
match.
compare
No, I'm saying like don't.
Goblins
do the
versus
positive
Elves.
things.
Whatever's an inch.
I should probably leave in the forces.
All right. So
Just the bad ones are left.
all right.
No,
So guys,
there's a
we'll
How do you feel about
All right.
having
Cool.
forces
Then we'll
in
look
that
at.
matchup?
Actually, yeah. Do you want to
Just be a
go
burn deck.
look at
Look around,
pairings?
straight up burn.
And,
Want me to do it or you?
I'll go do it. You can
Yeah.
talk.
Alright.
You can talk.
I'll
That's
talk.
fine. That's fine.
I wonder if they want story time now.
They do want story time, I think.
All right, you guys
This is a
want to
good
hear
time.
a crazy story? I need positive reinforcement to tell it. Oh, let's see. All right, so last night I went over to my girlfriend's apartment, and when I opened the door, she immediately slammed the door to the bathroom shut, and we heard a spring break in the bathroom door. That's a bad sign, because then she was stuck in the bathroom and couldn't get out. Basically, so it's a very old apartment. The door just broke. It's not like the lock. It's just like the door handle. You know, there's no lock on the door handle. There's the deadbolt, and then there's the door handle. And the spring in the door handle broke. This is bad, because there's no way to just like, you know, take off the lock or something. It's basically you have to take the door off the hinges to get this undone. And this was also when Marianne was about to get in the shower to, you know, so she's about to get in the shower. What we have to do eventually is I go, or she lives on the first floor. Let me preface this. So she lives about 20 feet in the air, 20 feet off the ground. I grab a hammer and a couple screwdrivers, wrap them up in some clothes, go around the side of the building. She opens the window and takes out the screen, and I have to toss the tools and the clothing basically into the window so she can try to knock the hinges off. This goes successfully. She's dressed, and she takes out the top hinge on the door inside. This is good. The problem is that the bottom hinge on the door is really rusty, because it's this is like a 100-year-old apartment, and there's not like a good vent, so everything's super rusty on the metal. And it's so rusty that I can't do anything, because I can't get in there. I can't try to hit it, but basically we have to call the maintenance guy in the building. He drives across the city, because he lives in a different neighborhood. He has a ladder, climbs into the bathroom. I'll remind you, Marianne put on clothes at this point, so it's not just a naked girl and he's taking off the door hinges. But basically, he's able to get in there. He whacks the hell out of this bottom hinge and manages to get the door off. The whole process took about 2 hours, so my night was ruined, I guess. I guess you could also say that my night was made, because it was memorable. But that is my story. Feel free to ask questions in the chat about the logistics of what happened. Right now I'm joined by Harrison Fang, who heard the tail end of that story and must be really weirded out by what he heard.
It was kind of weird.
Yeah. Basically, my girlfriend got locked in her bathroom last night because the door, like the spring on the door handle just broke.
Okay.
So we had to people had to climb into her window, and she was about to shower, so she didn't have clothes at first. I threw her clothes through the window.
Interesting.
Yeah. It was a weird night. It was a weird night. Jeffrey K asks, did you hit it? We've been dating for about 5 years, so I'll let you extrapolate. But Harrison, let's interview Harrison, because he's 3-0. This is your first Legacy tournament ever? Or
3 years ago,
okay.
I played in Esper Stoneblade in an SCG Open.
Okay.
I dropped at 0-3.
Perfect.
It was
So
great.
now you are 500, your win percentage is 500 lifetime in the format.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm lucky dotting my way through this.
Yeah.
No idea how to sideboard. No idea what my opponent's cards do.
But you know,
Just
it kind
hold their
of
face.
yeah, it kind of doesn't matter when you just have 4 ancestral recalls in your deck, right?
Exactly.
Like
Just Ancestral Recall, bolt their face.
yeah. What do you
It's great.
so do you like the deck? I guess you like
I
Delver
mean,
decks, right?
I love the deck in Modern, so I love this deck.
Yeah,
but,
because it's just better.
it's just a better version of it.
Yeah. What
But
if you had to pick one of the 3 creatures, which is your favorite?
honestly, I hate all of them.
You just like the spells?
I just like the spells. Yeah.
Okay.
And the
Alright.
creatures just happen to be there.
They're just a
I
means
guess
to an end.
Delver's okay.
Alright, Delver's the classic.
Yeah, exactly. Delver's okay. I guess the deck's named after it, but I kind of hate
Yeah.
all the creatures.
It's weird because like the deck is named Delver, but like a lot of people are just giving more love to the 2 red creatures at this point.
It's a Raging Goblin.
Like, didn't Arilax say that Monastery Swiftspear is the best creature in Legacy?
I have no clue. It was Raging Goblin for me most of the games.
Alright. Yeah, so that's not so good.
I like Raging Goblin. That
Sometimes
one's
it's Tarmogoyf, though, with haste. For 1 mana.
Alright. If you say so.
We got some questions. Oh, it sounds like you have round 4
Alright.
pairings. So you
I
do-
decided which basics to use
Yeah.
when Gregory Schaefer handed me this 75 and said, here's a Legacy deck. Have fun.
Yep.
Why don't I play Doomsday? Because I have no idea what the deck does or what the card Doomsday does.
So Doomsday is triple black sorcery.
Something about
Pay half of your life, search your deck for 5 cards, and exile the rest, and those 5 become your deck. But you get to choose the order they are in. So
Alright.
you kind of turn in.
so it's like a combo deck.
Yeah, it's definitely a combo deck.
I have no idea how to play
It can have like a storm kill. It can have a laboratory maniac kill.
Alright, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Wait,
can
do
do
the
some
cards
cool
go to
stuff.
the yard?
Alright. There's- you might
I
wanna go
think they're
play.
exiled. But yeah, you probably have to go.
Can't go cruise.
Just so you know, you're playing against Dredge.
I'm playing against Dredge.
Yeah.
Hey, don't give him
Or-
free information.
Hey, he's my friend, and I lent him the deck.
I mean, I wouldn't know what it would be anyway.
Oh god.
Alright.
Alright,
There might be a slight abuse of power. But
that's a big abuse of power.
it's a 16-person tournament. Keep your pants on.
My pants are never on.
It's weird that that's true.
Yeah, it's alright. Alright, so there really weren't any good
Pairings.
any great pairings.
Nothing too exciting.
Goblin player left. The only other one I wanted to see, I tried to get Titmav versus Storm on,
Yeah.
but
Storm didn't want to do it.
Storm did because I guess this is the first time he's played in like a month, so he doesn't want to look terrible on camera.
Was it Tim?
Colin.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So
I don't think he's played a ton of the deck.
good job resetting the stream here, though, buddy.
Oh,
though.
you're welcome.
Jesus,
I was telling my story.
how did it go?
I think it went pretty well. Got a lot of questions about boobs.
All right, fair
Yeah.
enough. I really hope Marianne was in chat, just watching you.
I think I would have gotten texted if.
I'll tell her to watch the repeat.
All right, great.
All
I'm gonna
right.
get hit for this.
Now I'm 100% gonna tell him to.
TX Rager, have a good night.
Night Rager. Let's see, and then yeah, the matchups were not great.
Yeah,
Not
not a
great.
ton of spice tonight. A lot of
No.
repeat decks as well, so it's hard to get matchups we haven't shown. But Ned's all right. This is a good pick. These guys are 2-1.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, this should be. I thought this was like the most.
Interesting. Yeah. I mean, Grixis Delver is probably one of the more unusual decks we actually have in the house tonight.
Yeah. So that's what. That's kind of what my thinking was on that. Stop. Start. Done. All right. Cool. Look at that. Now we're good to go. Unlike if somebody. She was in the chat, wasn't she?
Yeah, she was.
Yes.
Damn it.
So Marianne, who was just Greg just told a lovely story about, in fact, in the chat.
Yeah,
Greg gonna get hit later on tonight,
I'm gonna get hit.
and it's gonna be awesome.
It's gonna be gonna be
Oh, thank you for making my night.
round 4.
Wacky Wigglers.
I can't believe you still
Thank you for
haven't
following.
brought the Bear Erotica book.
Well, I keep forgetting.
It's a really
I'm a busy guy. Busy guy trying to do a lot of shit.
Whatever.
Oh wait, I'm supposed to like. I think I'm supposed to be down like 8 buttons now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna be shirtless. So
Yep.
I'll just do a little show for
Little shake.
when we get back. So this is gonna be a Cataxian probe though.
I think I
not
saw.
paying life.
I think I saw 3 Force of Wills in Ned's hand.
3 Force of Wills. All right. So Echoing Truth main, which is interesting. Sneak and show. Sneak and show. Because both cards are in hand. Get it?
Yeah.
Dig through time. That's gonna be pretty good. So let's see. Looking good, Mark. I did get a haircut, Spike Mo. I definitely did. Let's see. Okay. Let's see if I missed anything else. But just a land from Kyle. Passes the turn back to Ned. The stream does need more 12 posts. I completely agree. Because Mud beats 12 post. Found that online as well. It's great. It makes me happy.
Yeah.
Any deck that beats 12 post, or any deck that Mud's good against, I want to see.
Mm-hmm.
Because then the one time I actually do play, I'll just run.
Or you can
Run
just
train.
play against Burn a Bunch and lose.
That was because I kept like sketchy hands. I showed you the hand that I kept on the stream, and it was not good.
It was terrible.
Yeah,
You kept it
I did keep it. That was on purpose.
to lose.
Yes.
That's horrible.
Going down to 17 for Ned. Kyle going down to 19. Both of them fitching around.
Oof. Stifle making an appearance. And that was a good one.
Yeah.
I don't know if Kyle has another
Ooh.
land. He has a Lotus Petal.
Yeah. I do secretly like the Bear Erotica book.
Yeah.
But it's not a secret, really.
No.
Yeah, I'll just put that out
It's
there.
been talked about too much for it
Yeah.
to be a secret.
Yeah.
I don't see another. All right, so Kyle is. This brainstorm could be a disaster. All right, he found land, so crisis averted.
Okay. All right. Well, there you go. So wait, he can still show until next turn? Is that?
I mean, he can keep playing. You know, like he was gonna be stuck on 2 lands for 2 turns if he didn't hit on that brainstorm. He found 2 lands off it. He found a fetch and a City of Traders.
And so it looks like he's putting back the Echoing Truth and something else.
Yeah, the truth doesn't matter. Probably game 1 here.
So do you? Well, here's a question. Do you just run down the City of Traders and
Go for
go
it.
YOLO?
Maybe.
I guess you don't have to because you have Pedal in play, so you can still go for it next turn. Just depends on whether or not you're worried about Ned having days, though. But Ned casting that Ponder and doesn't like the top 3, shuffling it back. So Kyle's got to be a little happy at least about that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah, just a little stroke of the cheek, stroke of the cheek, stroke of the. It's gonna be good. And merfolk have nipples because they're mammal fish. In fact,
Are they?
yeah, merfolk are like mermaids, just a little scalier.
Okay.
Yeah.
All
So-
right. That is a Delver of Secrets.
That's why. Coming down from Ned.
Ned gonna be able to get a real clock in play now.
Oh, did you show the giant box of cookies?
Not this round.
No, not this break. That's got to be everything. Was like,
We can do it at the end.
oh, Rager. Well, then hello.
Oh. What's up?
Good. Good.
Good.
Good. That was a farewell. The same reason other anthropomorphic animals in fantasy have breasts. Yes. Yes.
Okay. Point taken.
These guys are tanking.
I think. Does Ned have 3 forcibles in his hand?
I hope so. That'll make this even better.
I think that's his hand.
Hashtag. Yeah. Actually, I think you're right.
I think they've been there the whole game. I think.
Yeah. All right. So this is going to be.
This Delver flipping is going to be kind of critical.
Yeah. He's got to get a little bit of pressure on the board.
Yeah,
so
get a
like
move
the
on.
bad thing is Ned has to rip a blue card and then keep it, because the show and because
I mean, it's not bad. It's if he reveals any cantrip, it's amazing here, right?
Yeah.
Or any
well, Brainstorm's probably
Blue.
the best, right?
yeah, or ponder. I mean, you're not casting it, but
Well, yeah, I know, but that's what I'm saying. Brainstorm, he can still brainstorm at the end of turn and probably hit the.
if you want, yeah, I mean, if you wanted to get a little frisky, I suppose. As it is, on board, there's 3 damage per turn being represented.
All right, are we?
That is
Yep.
eating end of turn.
All right, I'm gonna get out of your business.
Kyle down at 16.
I like rubbing on you, but
Yeah,
should we open up another pack of cookies?
if you want.
No, we're not going
Gotta
to.
eat that last
You know what I
one
want to
first.
get? I want to get some fucking French fries. Eat this
Yeah.
cookie.
No, that's you.
It's airy and buttery. It's buttery and light.
Show me how good it is.
Oh, so Delver doesn't flip though.
What did he draw? Creature or land?
I
oh, that's
did
a
not see it.
land. He put it into play.
Well, now he can hard cast a Force of Will though.
Yes, which is super relevant.
Yes, it
considering
is.
He has 3. Yeah. It
Oh
was
wow!
Great that Ned played that land.
All right, I like it.
So now he can force twice this turn if necessary.
Oh, he doesn't need to force twice, but
I mean, if it's needed.
yeah. Now, do you pitch the Force or do you just hard cast the Force here?
The first one I would hard cast.
Yep.
Because if you don't need, like, you could just do it again next turn, you know?
Yeah.
I think I would. I don't think I would pitch. I think I would crack and.
Nope, he's pitching.
Huh?
I agree with you though. I think you're.
Like why?
I think you're okay giving up the 2 points of damage.
Yeah, it doesn't seem worth it.
Yeah.
Cause like, just next turn he's gonna have to do this.
Yeah. All right. Blackjack, thank you for following. Appreciate it.
All right.
Well, there's a flip.
Yeah. I mean, I guess now
And
he can
another
do
blue
it
card.
anyway.
So now it looks better.
Fine. It's all right.
All right, going down to 10 here. Yeah, I don't know. No, Fudge Pocket not making an appearance tonight. Cookie Pocket is though. Actually, do I have a pocket on this shirt? I do.
I guess he valued the clock. Like if Kyle being exactly at 10, it's kind of relevant to get that 2
Okay.
because right now, well, no, this puts him to 8 end of turn, so it's not super relevant. I don't know.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Force of Will pitching Ponder.
And I guess Ned was concerned about like
Spell Pierce.
Spell Pierce.
Okay. All right. Maybe that's the.
So I guess it does make sense.
I
in
guess that's
some-
the reasoning. Yeah. I mean, if
Yeah.
Kyle just had a force right there,
So
but I guess Kyle only has 3 cards in hand now.
wait, did I not? I saw a Fudge. Oh, okay. There's the Fudge Pocket.
I wonder.
I scrolled up. Oops.
You're fine. I might have, in response to that fetch, I might eat the Brainstorm out of Kyle's graveyard because
Ooh,
I don't want
yeah.
him to dig.
Because this, yeah, he's got 2 more
Now
petals
he
in there.
has dig mana.
He can do it in response to one of the petals cracking, and he won't have it. Ned, do it. Ned.
It goes to the graveyard just by tapping.
Oh, and because dig through time is an instant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah. All right.
I don't know if he could have kept him off of it completely, but he probably would have had to crack both petals.
Okay.
So,
Which is still a little better. So let's see.
like, I understand the like default.
I mean, this isn't. This isn't.
Activating Death Right end of turn all the time, but like,
Oh.
is that just a whiff?
Well, he got Emrakul, but he already has a Grizzle
He has the creatures.
So
yeah, he needed.
So he's got to take the cantrip and.
He needed the other half of the combo.
Yeah.
You
So what do
probably
you take a cantrip
Yeah,
and
you take
pitch?
probe. I think I would take a redundant Grizzlebrand or something. I don't know.
Well, he's got Grizzlebrand and Emrakul in there. I don't think he has.
So you just take land.
yeah,
Sure.
I think.
Fetch land probably.
Yeah. I don't know. Well, no, in hand he's got Grizzlebrand.
Does he
I'm
not
not quite
have
sure what the
Emrakul?
other one is, but the sneak in his dig through time revealed Grizzlebrand and Emrakul.
Ah.
So
I mean, one of the
I can
cards has
see-
to be probe.
yeah. So you take the cantrip and then the other one.
Kyle doing some math. Yeah, I think fetch is probably the best land to take.
Yeah.
Oh.
No, you take a fetch because if you rip a brainstorm, it's just better.
Well, he might be thinking that the point of damage is relevant. I don't know.
I guess it.
That was a
Is it,
very
though?
that was a very unfortunate dig.
Yeah.
Has he played a land this turn? I guess he has.
All right. So Kyle gonna go down to 8.
Next turn.
Yeah, he did play a land this turn.
Next turn, desperately trying to get a way to put Grizzlebrand into play.
All right, down
Attack
to
for
5.
3. At a virtual 3.
Wonder if Ned's got a. I imagine if Ned had a bolt, he would just pull the trigger there and just won, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Oh, that's a good point. The Zinni brings up, El Mayo, how you doing? But if Kyle had ripped his
Wow. Is this Brainstorm? What is this out of Ned? Days.
It's big.
Kyle already played a land.
Yep, and it forces him to crack the pedal.
He's dead.
Wow.
That was a good draw.
Very. But yeah, so Zinni suggested that he counters the
Dig.
dig.
I
Yeah.
wonder, did he have enough mana to do that?
If he went the other way around.
Yeah.
I think so,
I
yeah.
have no idea. There were, what, 4 cards in the bin? Maybe
So did
5?
he just pay 2 mana for that? Oh,
Yep,
to hope to
that's
hit
it.
a pedal. Okay. All right. So he paid 2 life. All right. Sure.
Yep.
All right. But so Ned's gonna pick that up. All right. So this is a decent match. I was worried it might be a little too lopsided. All right. So there we go.
Game 2.
Yeah.
This matchup probably gets better for Ned post-board. At least slightly. I mean, Kyle can bring in Pyroclasms, which are great.
Yeah.
But outside of that, I mean, Ned's probably bringing in discard and counter spells.
This card seems bad.
Kyle also reached for Blood Moon.
Why do you bring in discard against a combo deck?
I don't know.
What seems bad?
Yeah, Emrakul just shuffles into their deck anyway.
Yep, exactly.
So that's not
They can
good.
just draw it again.
Yeah, they will
I
just
don't
draw
like
it
it.
again.
They not a
Obviously.
will. Well, I mean, I guess eventually, but the game might be over by that point. That and Thoughtseize does 2 damage to Ned.
Yeah.
So that with fetch lands, all this pain hurting yourself, it's crazy. I don't even know. That's a sorcery.
What's a source?
Oh, you do need more Urza's Rage. We saw that on Monday.
We did see it.
it
It did not win.
didn't, and he left before we could get a deck tech.
Yeah.
Makes me sad. Makes me sad in life. Sad in everything. And just so you guys know, Marianne, Greg's girlfriend, who he told the story about, has been texting him nonstop, I think angrily.
Not nonstop. Just occasionally.
Just consistently since that story was told.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think Greg might be in trouble, or they might be communicating about them going out later tonight
Maybe
for
both.
80s night. Maybe a little bit of both.
Maybe we're just talking about you.
Ooh, everybody should talk about me. I'll take it. Good press, bad press. It's all
It's
press.
all good. Wonder what kind of press our stream gets.
Only the best.
Yeah.
I pay for that.
Only the best for you, Mark.
That's good.
So Kyle's taking out some probes. He looked like he brought in Pyroclasm and Blood Moon. Those make sense.
Oh, this is Grixis over. Yeah,
Yeah.
alright, Blood Moon makes a little bit more sense.
Yeah. Being able to... I mean, Ned does have Death Ray, but... Yeah.
Alright, and so Spike is suggesting that I read your text messages, but I read Marianne's texts in a lady voice.
Mm-hmm.
So I think we should do this.
I'm gonna pass on that and put my phone in my pocket. I feel like
I
this
can reach.
only worse things can come of this.
I don't know. That sounds good.
Sounds good to you guys.
I
Sounds
like
good
this.
for my own health.
It sounds good for your own health?
Bad.
No, you said good.
I meant bad.
Ah, don't know. Maybe we'll do this.
Mm. Mark, what does your lady's voice sound like?
Hi,
So just
I'm a lady.
so like almost Cartman.
Hold on. Let me work on a lady voice while
Yeah.
they're still shuffling out.
Please do.
Hippie. Happy.
What? What?
I'm going through hormone therapy.
Yeah, it sounded like it.
Gregory, I'm Marianne.
All right.
Why did you tell the story, Gregory?
That's actually pretty good.
I hope she's still watching. We're gonna see if Greg gets another series of text messages here.
Yeah. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to be on stream next Monday.
I like it. I think my lady voice is good.
It's great.
Yeah. Hi, big boy.
All right, that is your
Hi.
lady boy voice. Ghost or lady? Ned giving us the smiley face.
Oh, he's such a nice guy. Always a smiley face. Is she still watching? Apparently so. Greg did get another text message. I think she's still watching. Marianne, I mean, my voice isn't only the best way. And do you mind if we read the text messages out loud? I have a feeling Marianne doesn't mind.
Yeah, but I mind.
But Marianne is the correct one.
Marianne's a sport. And a beautiful, intelligent person. There's no sarcasm in
I'm dying, Greg.
that.
Oh, these guys, Ned going mulliganing.
Yeah.
But,
Ned needs some specific interaction.
Do you think if he's just got a one piece of like discarded that's good enough to keep, or
Nope. Well, to keep, it might have to be, especially on 6.
yeah?
I think he looked at 3 cards and said keep. Nope. He looked at 3
Oh.
cards and said, ugh.
Fuck this shit.
Mark just forgot how to drink.
Yep, I just choked a little bit.
Yep.
Not my finest moment. But seeing as Spikema put out the request that she should type nothing in chat if she was okay with me reading the text messages, Marianne has typed. Is that Marianne?
No.
Okay. If
I
anything,
know.
I would imagine they'd be under yours, right?
To my knowledge, Marianne doesn't have a Twitch account to type in chat. But I could be wrong. Maybe she's one of the trolls, and we
That'd
have no freaking idea. That would be
that'd be
great.
great.
It would be great.
It's a Ned on 5, looking like he's going to keep it. Kyle's going to immediately start to get. Is that a sign of a weak hand from Kyle, though?
Turn 1 brainstorm, yeah.
Yeah.
I would say so.
Yeah. All right, so Ned's got to be a little bit happier with that, right?
Yeah, I mean, maybe Kyle is just like terrified of a daze. I don't really know. Let's see how bad his hand was. He did get to hide some stuff, though.
No, that's not bad.
If he hid a blue card, it's pretty good, right?
Yeah.
'Cause then you can go for turn 2 with force backup,
Yeah. All right.
unless Ned has some discard or something right now.
But I discard you. Or discard your panties. Damn, that was a better one. Oh.
Ned going digging again.
Is this another? Oh, did he paid for that one?
Yep.
All right. So he's only at 18.
I might have paid life there just to have the threat of Pyroblast.
Yep. All right, so Kyle going to go down to 19.
Kyle not going for it this tournament, it would seem.
I guess it's smart.
Yeah. I guess he just didn't have another blue card, I guess.
Yeah, and I guess he's worried about days.
I
So-
suppose. Like, didn't Ned mull to 5?
Yeah. But Ned does have what is that blue card Ned has in hand? He's got something.
Is it a brainstorm? No. Yeah,
Yeah.
it is.
All right. And there's 2. Yeah, looked like Ned's hand was a bunch of lands, so he's gonna be able to shuffle all that away.
Yeah.
So that'll be
Yeah,
that'll be good.
Ned's hand looks like garbage.
You're a garbage.
The question is like how soon.
That's
can-
not nice to say somebody's hands look like garbage. I'm gonna tell Ned.
His physical hands look amazing,
Oh, okay.
but
Would you say hand model quality or no?
oof,
Oh,
oof.
hey.
Ned,
Gonna go to 17 there.
Ned
now.
temporarily forgetting how to use his hands.
It's because he knows that we're talking about how just gorgeous they are.
Right, that's a good point. He just got a little shy.
Yeah. What if he could just hear us? And that's honestly what he just got shy.
If he was just
Hand shy. Because of his hand model qualities.
What is
That's
that
the-
has to be written on the sleeve, right?
No, that's on the card. You've never seen Ned's What Now?
No,
Yeah. Oh
I
my
don't think
god.
so.
There's a whole story behind it.
What is the story?
Basically, he was at like a tournament,
Yeah.
and there was a guy. There's a guy that just bought like a beta Underground C,
Okay.
and so his friends were like, something basically boiled down to like they were like, "There's no way you would like mark that up," and he was like, "Oh yeah," and so he wrote "What Now" on the
On the underground. sleeve.
on the Underground C to kind of prove his point
Yeah.
to his friends. At which point Ned was like, "I'll give you like $2 for that."
2?
It wasn't actually $2. I don't
But
know,
a
but he
low
got a
amount.
really good deal on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so now he purposely fetches for that every time he can.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I'd probably.
Have you never seen that on stream?
I don't know.
Jesus, Greg.
I've never seen it.
I'm the best storyteller ever, said Jeffrey K. For other people on YouTube.
He said worse.
No,
I don't know who he's comparing to you two though. He didn't say worst.
Ned. Maybe.
Alright.
So that's a Young Peasy versus a Grizzlebrand.
That's a
Who do you
fair.
think wins
That's a
this?
fair exchange. That's about even.
I don't agree with that.
I wouldn't attack, but you can get some value.
Yeah,
I guess Grizzlebrand can get some value too.
a little bit.
Whatever. Fuck it.
But yeah.
I mean, Ned's gonna get the sweet stifle on the first draw 7 activation though.
All right, so apparently I did not do a good job explaining this. So there was just a guy that Ned was sitting near at a GP, or I think it was a big tournament. I think it was a GP. And he overheard this discussion between this guy and his friends.
Yeah.
The guy had just bought a beta. Ned did not know this guy before that.
Yes.
And he had just bought the beta Underground C.
Right.
And then the guy wrote it on there, and Ned was like, "Well, I will buy that from you." And he was like, "Okay."
Yeah.
So Ned does not have the beta Underground. He was just the recipient of the What Now card.
Right.
Yes.
Sounds good. Well,
There was a stifle, and there was some Force of Will going on.
at the end of Ned's turn, Kyle activated Grizzlebrand to draw 7 cards,
Ah.
and Ned stifled. Kyle gladly Force of Willed the stifle.
Yeah, but now Kyle's only at 7 or 11
Well,
life.
he's about to be at 18.
I don't think so.
I see defense grid.
Crystal Brand can get some value.
Can't stifle lifelink. That's true. I did say can get some value. I mean, it depends what your definition of value is, really, because, like, I mean, it's kind of like, it's life disadvantage, right? Because you lose all that life to draw those cards.
That's right.
I suppose he also gains life when he attacks or something, but whatever.
It's
Ned's at a low life total, and it's going to be dead soon.
he just took 8, so he's at 15. 7.
He was at
He was at 15, he took 8.
Then he is at
He
7.
took 7.
He also fetched.
No, he took 7, not 8. So he's at 8.
Oh, well, he took 8 because he fetched.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I see. I was preemptively doing that.
All right.
That's what it is.
Just knew exactly what was going to happen.
Shut up, shit, Greg.
Yeah.
Psychic. There's a
That
brainstorm.
is a brainstorm. It is-
Trigger.
Yeah, it did seem like he missed his trigger.
Maybe he verbally said it.
Maybe.
Maybe you verbally said it. What answers does he have?
Nothing.
Oh, I want to see a Terminate. How about a Caracas? Caracas Terminate draw.
I really doubt there's either of those things. I think he's realizing right now that he missed his trigger.
Yeah. I don't think he can do much in this situation.
Yeah,
right?
I mean, it frankly doesn't matter.
Kyle just swings next
It's a
turn.
little late.
Akarakadakadaka7. Thank you for
That's
following.
pretty late, but Kyle probably is feeling generous at the moment.
Yeah, I think he just goes, I win. There's a blood
Yeah,
moon.
that seems good too.
Yeah. Yeah.
There was an attack. There was an attack in there, right?
No, this was all.
This is
Kyle's
all-
turn. This is all in response to defense grade coming around.
Okay.
Yeah.
Blood Moon seems good.
You're good.
So,
I'm good.
Ned can only cast red cards.
I can only cast face rolls.
Ned does have a lightning bolt in his hand, and that is a concession.
Hey, you're a concession to my loveliness.
Yep,
I don't even know. Yeah, that match was over a while ago.
that game was over a while ago.
That match was over. This match is over.
This match is going to game 3.
Uh,
Despite, don't listen to Mark. No one listen to Mark.
nobody should ever listen to me.
Yeah. Just listen to me.
I don't even know.
Just me.
Why does it keep rolling up? Fuck you, random thing fucking with my life. Look at it, it's doing it. Stop it.
Twitch chat's going nuts.
Stop it, Twitch.
I don't know what's wrong with that chat.
I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
Done. And see, they're getting this like 30 seconds to a minute ahead,
Yeah.
which makes it funnier because they're like, what is he doing that for? And then they're gonna find out for a really stupid reason.
Mark's chiming in with some expert analysis.
Yeah.
Everyone be on the lookout for some tech.
And
What?
expert anal Y, sis. That's how I remember how to
Jesus.
spell analysis. Is
Oh.
anal Y, sis.
That's-
Anal Y, sis.
That's terrifying. That is really. Oh my god.
mini dribble fob.
What?
I need that meme of the lady
What?
in the moo.
Oh,
going-
Kyle will be more than happy to share it with you.
Oh, I know.
Did Ned just show us 61 cards when he was
I
pile
hope so.
shuffling? That's kind of what it looked like.
I mean, it's legal. They can do that.
Yeah, I guess so.
Don't you guess so? You know so.
Yeah, I guess I do.
Oh, it's fucking doing it again.
What?
I hate it. Hate it so much.
Ooh, we see a treasure cruise. There's a Cabal Therapy.
All right.
I want to see Young Pyromancer and Cabal Therapy.
So Ned being on the play here, I mean, like that's
It helps.
better. Do we see a daze any of these games? I don't know. Some of these games are bleeding together.
And we saw Ned moldify that game. I think that's what we saw.
Mini dribble flab, yes. You can post a GIF. That is perfectly fine.
Yeah. If it's that lady with the what?
Ah,
What?
ah. I hope it's the lady. That lady in the moo.
Yeah. She's great.
Chat's been quiet tonight. I'm used to so much more trolling and everything.
Well, I think a lot of people are watching, or a lot of people are like a little magicked out, I think, from the World Championships
Oh, that's
going
fair.
on all week, and I think other
So it's
people are.
just kind of white noise in the back.
Yeah.
So I bought a box of cons today. You got a foil flooded strand. That's pretty good. The
That
foil
is-
fetches are worth a lot, right?
Yeah.
Still? All right, good.
Yeah, they are worth a chunk. You draw. Got Dredge. Okay. Did he know sir the draw?
I just didn't offer it.
Oh,
I was like,
And you just
what
got
a bitch. I luckered dog stream.
But,
Luckered
Simon,
dog
how did you
stream.
do? And then Jeffrey K, what did I do? I don't know. What did you do? Maybe. So here's the Cabal Therapy blind naming something?
It's like
Did
brainstorm.
I hit brainstorm? I don't know. My co-caster wasn't doing his job.
Sorry, I was talking to Harrison.
Harrison go blue blue blah blue. Yeah. The Fate Stitcher Ascendancy deck is great.
Hmm.
I like it a lot. I think it's really cool that you get to play a control deck that just wins.
Yeah. Ooh, Gibbous
Because
chimes
it's-
in. Putting a Baneslayer Angel into play off of a show and tell when they put in Grizzlebrand.
Oh,
Protection from demons.
I don't know. I really like being able to put in Spine of Isha and or
Sure.
Duplicate, because putting in Duplicate after they put in a Emrakul is
Mhm.
just a happy time.
I'm a fan of putting in Caracas.
Oh, Caracas is good.
Also,
Oh, Revoker on naming Sneak Attack.
Or
You can get there
Grizzlebrand.
sometime.
Yeah. You can also do
Alright, so
Mangara.
there was another Cabal therapy and a Delver coming down from Ned.
Yep. This is looking
it's good things.
well. I mean, the red blast to take away the threat from Ned is pretty relevant.
Yeah. Looks like Kyle's a little fucked on mana, or maybe not.
No, he's just deciding what he wants
Okay.
to do with his turn.
So Zeevman in chat, best moment is casting Show and Tell against Battle of Wits, and then they putting in Battle of Wits.
Yeah,
That's that's pretty awesome.
absolutely.
So Kyle's just gonna play land and pass the turn.
Delver did not flip.
So yeah, let's see.
Ned knows his creature is probably getting. Wow, it's not. I don't know why he's not red blasting it. Maybe just the fact that it didn't flip. Like, who cares?
Yeah, or he's probably saving it for a counter war, maybe.
Sure. I mean, doesn't he have two, or does he have just one?
I don't.
Like, I
can't
think I
tell.
would want to. I think I would want to take away the Delver, but maybe I'm wrong. I don't know.
Yeah.
I cannot say that I've ever played Sneak and Show.
Yeah. Let's see.
Alright, looks
I've
like-
played against it a lot.
I have as well.
I'd much rather play against Sneak and Show than Omnitel. Fuck Omnitel.
Me too. Omnitel is
Omnitel more
gets,
or less
it gets around a
wrecks
lot of
me.
things.
Yeah, like I have to have Spinavish on. I think that's it. That's it. That is a
That's
two
ambitious.
like yeah, like maybe 2 cards out of my 60.
I mean, if you have a very quick Transfere or Lodestone Golem or Chalice, it can do stuff against some of their hands.
It's
but
still just rough. It's still rough.
Delver Trigger.
Brainstorm in the
Brainstorm.
upkeep.
Yeah. Well, I think the Delver Trigger's on the stack.
I got to live the dream of equipping a Batterskull to a Blightsteel Colossus.
I've never done that.
So that's a 15/15 indestructible trampler with lifelink and vigilance and infect.
Yeah.
How do you do?
Did it get swords?
Nope.
Okay.
It won.
Killed.
It just won. It
Alright.
just won. Yeah.
Either it got swords or the game ended.
Yeah. He actually had enough blockers to drag the game on for like a
Sure.
second turn, but it was pretty good.
Sounds
But
great.
the Wasteland coming down from Ned. Gonna attempt to take out the volcanic island. The Volk is going to go to the yard.
Mhm.
And we're just gonna see another. So did he whiff on 3 cards on top, or did he just find something better that he wanted to draw?
I guess he might have found some wastelands.
Maybe he wanted the Wasteland. I don't know.
or he wanted another threat, perhaps.
I mean,
And
I
he
guess
might
this
be-
keeps. Well, no, because Kyle still has a City Traders in hand.
Yeah. Ned might be like pacing out his threats so he doesn't get 2-for-1 by a Pyroclasm or something.
Sure. So Kyle's going to go to fetch. Ned's fetching a response. So this is going to be rough if this is a stifle here. Yeah. Rough roll. Yeah. All right. So Kyle is down yet another land. Again, we know he's got City of Traders.
Yeah.
But how much that's... Well, he's got City of Traders and a Show and Tell and a Sneak Attack. But with no red sources, I think you have to try to Show and Tell in Emrakul.
Yeah.
Or, I mean, excuse me, Grizzlebrand, and then hope Ned doesn't have a counter for...
Delver does not flip again.
Oh, so it's another...
That is
so
a
it's
scalding
another-
time.
Yeah.
That's another wasteland he has.
Oh, jeez. All right. So this is a sweet 20-ish turn clock.
Well, presumably it'll flip at some point. Oh, there's
Oh,
another.
there's another Delver.
Alright, not playing around Pyroclasm anymore.
No.
But he is
So,
trying. Okay,
There's
there's
another fetch.
Yep, that's a
So-
flooded strand. So it can't get a red.
We did see a daze. So...
Yeah.
And Ned was on the play, so Ned is going to be, or so Kyle is trying to play around the days, so that's
Wonder
what we're
if he
seeing
gets
here.
a volcanic or if he gets a basic island.
I think you have to go for the
Volk,
volcanic just because of the red blast and the sneak attack that you have
Right.
in hand.
that will play right into Ned's hand.
Yeah. Does
Which
Ned have
is-
another wasteland?
Yes.
Oh, he does. What's the second card?
Didn't you say it was days?
Oh no, I don't know.
Oh,
That's what I'm saying. Like
we don't know.
Kyle has to play around days,
I see.
so. Oh, this is gonna be rough.
Yep.
It's gonna be rough if he does it. Kyle's thinking. Oh, I gotta keep my voice down. Oh,
Oh, he'll get one turn. What if he just had?
no, that's just his land for the turn.
He just
so he's not
fetched
going
and
to.
passed.
Yeah.
Weird. Jeez.
Wow. So in response, he'll be able to Red Blast, unless
If he wants.
Ned goes ahead and attacks first, and then forcing the Red Blast out, which gets it out of his hand.
Okay.
That's one less thing that Ned's gonna have to worry about later on.
Sure.
Oh no, he's just gonna take it. So he's gonna go down to 9.
He thinks he needs. I don't know what he's planning on doing with this Red Blast.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, so in response, he can still Red Blast one of the Delvers, but he's already taken the 3 points of damage.
Yep.
Yeah. So he's floating the red
red.
mana. Ned's already in his second main phase, so.
I don't know. He's held. All right, you have to fire one off here, or I guess it doesn't.
Ooh, wow.
It changes the clock.
So there's a pedal, though. All right, so this is getting interesting now. So here's a pedal, and he
has
plays.
to go for it.
Yeah.
Show and tell.
Ooh. Ooh. All right.
Did he go for sneak attack? Yeah.
I think I would have just gone for the. Because you know it's not getting countered, so I think you just put Grizzlebrand in, right?
God, does Kyle have another stifle or Ned? That would be huge.
I guess not, but even still, Kyle still doesn't have another red source.
For next turn.
Yeah, so
Well, he's gonna be able to.
Oh,
Draw
I
7.
guess he is gonna.
Yeah, he's gonna gain 7. Go
Alright,
up to
so-
16. He's gonna be able to draw 7 is the key.
So let's see if he's actually doing it. All right, he is. It looks like. So we're just gonna put him back down to 9. I mean, he can technically draw another 7. So.
Yeah. He
Ooh.
won't. That's a
Dude.
handful of stuff. He already played a land this turn.
Yeah.
He has another pedal, which I would play to maybe play that red blast.
Yeah. Well, no, because he's gonna. Well, I guess he will be able to play land next turn. So.
Yeah.
Um.
You want to play the pedal. You have
Yeah.
red for next turn.
You got Force of Wills and stuff. All right, so this is.
I don't know why
This is still, but if Ned gets.
Huh. You just moved to discard.
Yeah.
Play the pedal.
I don't get it.
Yeah. All right.
Does he not want to get it
Oh, so it's
spell
like a-
pierced or something?
Oh, so it's like a ball therapy that he's got.
Yeah.
So here's a brainstorm.
Wants to hit a probe so he knows what to name.
Yeah. All right.
Oh, so maybe he didn't play Lotus Petal last turn because he really values this red source highly. So next turn he could maybe like. I don't
Yeah.
even know. He doesn't have 2 creatures. He just has Emrakul.
Yeah.
Is Ned actually at 19?
Yeah, it is
How
at
did he gain
19.
all that life?
Huh? He hasn't been hit at all.
He got
He's-
hit by the Grizzlebrand.
Oh yeah. Okay. Sorry. All right. At 12.
Alright, this might be naming Emrakul.
If
You
it-
might have to force a will this if he has a blue card.
Ned's got a red blast in hand,
Okay,
so he does have a blue card, so he can force a will this.
yeah, which is going to.
Ned.
Ned
No.
probably-
No. Ned just red blasted. What are you afraid of? So
He got rid of the red
Alright.
blast with the brainstorm.
Kyle's at 3 though.
So he doesn't have red blast in his hand. He is sacking to flashback.
So this is interesting. All right, so he does get the Grizzlebrand. All right, wow.
It's an Emrakul.
Or Emrakul.
So-
Same thing.
Uh,
Big guy.
One ends the game.
Big guy, smelly pants.
One essentially ends the game.
Well, they both.
Shouldn't that
kinda.
Cabal Therapy be exiled? He just flashed it back, right?
Did what now?
Didn't he just flash back that Cabal Therapy?
Yes.
How about that?
Okay. All right,
How many
so
did they do it?
not yet. They haven't. All right, so pass back the turn to Kyle. Kyle's going to draw for the turn. Rips a Spell Pierce. Not going to be doing much. I mean, this Red Blast is still going to be able to take care of this Delver. Oh, but he doesn't even have the red source. So yeah. So here's the defense grid. I think this is going to be. Well, I guess he does have the red source in the land. So, all right. So City of Traders is going to go back down. Wait, the City of Traders needs to go. Can you yell at him to get the City of Traders off the board? Okay, he did it. He did it. All right. So he goes down to 2 though.
He has a red pyroblast.
He does have a Pyroblast, which is going to be able to take care of the Delver. So what's the one card that Ned has in hand? If it's not the Pyroblast.
It's a force of will.
Yeah.
That Ned has in hand? Why would you keep a Force of Will in hand over Pyroblast?
Oof. Now he has no clock. Ned needs a lightning bolt. Something fierce.
Yeah, because it plays around spell
Is he
period.
cracking in his... Looks like he's cracking in his upkeep to try to thin his deck.
Well, no, he knows what's on top in the brainstorm.
Oh, okay. So he's... Alright, sorry.
Yeah, so he's just looking for
A fresh...
a little bit of burn.
Treasure Cruise would be a good draw.
Treasure Cruise would be a good draw.
I wonder if Ned's playing 4.
So, because Defense Grid affects both players, correct? It's whenever a
Yes.
player tries to spell something. So, yeah, so Kyle can't even spell Pierce
played-
here.
Yeah. That was a force. Force
Force
Pyroblast.
Fireblast is what he left on top, too.
Pyro. Oh,
So,
Ponder.
do you... Yeah, I think you Pyroblast here, and then which forces him...
Cost 4, man. That is paying the iron price.
But which is fine, though, because...
Ponder, dig.
I guess he still ends up getting to leave the red up.
That looks like Kyle didn't hit.
Yeah, that's
Gotta
a
be a shuffle.
whiffity whiff. Yeah, I mean, I think you look at the top of your deck, you do not see a creature you shuffle.
Unless it was like a... No, not
No,
even a dig.
yeah, no, you just... Yeah. You look at is there a
Yeah.
creature, yes or no? If no, shuffle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds about right.
Shouldn't Kyle be at 1 if he forced the Cabal Therapy? Oh, yes. That is true. Kyle is at 1.
They're saying 9 to 7. I don't know.
Yep, he's at 1. Yep.
Alright. Lightning Bolt. Is that Wasteland? Hard cast the Force of Will now. No, he can't. Defense Grid.
Yeah, Defense Grid. Kyle just drew a land, though, and it's a fetch land, so he can't pop it.
Jeez.
Oh, boy.
What is
Oh, is that a bolt?
That's a bolt.
Oh, just
That's a
shoot
bolt.
it.
Yeah, that's it.
win.
That's the game.
Shoot and win. Done.
Damn.
All right. So that's a thing.
Jeez.
All right. Wow. All right. So that was a pretty good match. I'm glad that was a good pick. I'm going to pat myself on the back.
Yeah, that was extremely close.
Oh, all right. Well, then I'm going to bring that back to the booth really quick.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to have enough time.
Bring that back to the booth. I'm going to show this thing. This is cookies. Cookies. It's still going. This is like Aliens or Star Wars, the start of. Either one. Either one. Gone. Magically. It's not even in my hands anymore. Greg, show your hands so they know you're not holding it. What do I do with my hands? All right.
It's late.
Yeah. Yeah. So in chat's talking about how they would have won, or how Kyle would have won if they had, if he had drawn with the Grizzlebrand before he.
Isn't that super risky?
It is really risky, yeah, because if Kyle or if Ned has a bolt and just bolts in response, then he just wins.
Yes.
So I'm fine with this line to play there.
Yeah,
I don't think you need.
The,
I don't think you need to incur the risk.
let's not even play the pedal to hold up Pyroblast.
Yeah, that was odd.
Yeah, that was.
He also took so
Especially
much.
because he discarded 2 cards.
Yeah. Not using the Red Blast earlier just gave Ned so much damage too.
Oh, that's true. Jeffrey K does bring up a good point. He was dead to bolt regardless.
All right.
So,
Cute.
all right, sure.
Oh, thanks.
All
What
right.
do you do?
But yeah, so that's gonna be it for us tonight, guys. So thank you everybody for tuning in. Really appreciate it. We had a good number of everybody watching tonight. If you'd like to, please follow us on here. We'd appreciate that a lot. And then now Gleicher's got a meter-long dick.
Yeah.
It's your second dick.
Oh,
You're a 2-dick guy. Yeah, so please, we repost all of our all the tournaments on YouTube. We'll see that. Yeah, Harrison did win out tonight. So,
No.
or no, excuse me.
He lost to
Yeah,
Dredge.
Oh, Harrison. Oh, okay. Harrison lost to Dredge.
I forced his
'Cause-
will an LED, and then he had a second LED.
Oh, that's because you're a bad player.
That's true. Well, to be fair, I did not read Bridge from Below because I thought I knew what it did, and I could have bolted my own Delver, but
Ooh,
didn't. And
Yeah.
then he had 12 zombies
Yeah.
and just died.
Yeah.
It's rough.
Sometimes
rough.
you gotta do some weird shit.
Sometimes
Um,
you need to read.
Did
cards,
Elves win
actually.
first round?
What?
Did Elves win first round? I can't
No, I
remember.
lost to Blue Red Delver.
Oh, he did lose. Okay.
I don't think Elves
Yeah.
has won a single match.
Yeah, I don't
He-
know.
he told me he got the buy
Yeah,
back
so I'm
before.
guessing.
Alright, so
he
he won
was,
a match.
so he was a little rough. All right, but yeah. So we post our matches. They're on YouTube, on our YouTube channel. They're generally up a little bit, a day or two after they actually originally air.
Yeah.
Um,
You can check our Facebook page to see when they're posted.
Yep. Generally, I was bad and I did not post yesterday when the video went up, but I'll fix that.
It's there.
It's there. It's there. So yeah, like us on Facebook, subscribe to us on YouTube. We appreciate it.
And on Twitch.
And well, Twitch you gotta follow. You gotta
Follow.
follow. Come on.
So many
Twitter you can
different-
follow too.
Alright.
So you can follow us on both. It'd be
Alright.
great. We appreciate it.
Become a follower.
Yeah, Spike Mo, Tyler's coming back. He was actually supposed to be here tonight. Greg was gracious enough to fill in. By gracious enough, I mean he forgot cards for his deck, so he decided to
Might as well.
yeah. But no, Tyler will be back at some point. Next week I've got casters for both Monday and Thursday, so it'll probably be the week after that he comes in. But we'll get him back on.
Sorry to disappoint.
Yeah. Or maybe I won't be casting one of those days.
Ooh.
Dr. Brian Pepper, thank you for following. Appreciate it. Trying to think. But yeah, no, so I think that's going to be it for tonight, guys. Make sure you guys tune back in on Monday, 7 o'clock Central Time. We'll be streaming from Dojo. Have another great 4 rounds of Legacy action for you.
Chicago.
Oh, yes.
Sounds like there's going to be some Just Guy ascendancy.
There's going to be a lot of Just Guys in it, it sounds like. It sounds like, because Chuck was talking about playing it. Zinni was talking about playing it. We could probably make Kyle play it, but I'd rather make Kyle play Stasis because it's funnier.
Yeah. Sounds like I'm going to be playing Disenchant, maybe?
Maybe.
Maybe
No.
Celestial Purge?
Corrosion Grip.
No.
Splash Green.
It has to be
Actually, you don't
white.
even have to Splash Green. You already have Horizon Canopy in your deck. Done.
Demystify.
Done.
That was-
Ooh, demystify. I want something that kills Young Pyromancer and Jeskai Ascendancy
Yeah, so Spike Mo hates you.
at instant speed. Yeah.
Spike Mo said you're an ugly bitch.
Alright. Sounds good. Thanks.
But yeah, Given, good night. Guys, we've been dragging this on a little long. So I'm going to hang up now. By hang up, I mean end the stream. But yeah, like us, follow us, subscribe to us. Post things on social so that way I can actually respond to you guys because I like doing that. But all right, guys, thank you again for tuning in. Really appreciate it, and we'll see everybody on Monday
Bye.
at 7 o'clock. All right, bye, guys. Bye.